welcome to session 3.
We already don't know what we're doing.
We're over an hour late because we had internet problems, and we have no idea what happened last week.
One person
Yay.
had an internet problem. Us,
That's true.
everyone else is fine.
Well, one person had forgotten.
Well, okay, well that's not a technical issue. That's just a mental issue. I'm sorry, but like I don't know.
It's just a mental issue.
No, it's a mental issue.
Yes.
It's just like me sleeping
I
overtime.
have so many.
Oh god, we can go down the list. I'm
Okay,
so
guessing this is the black market.
Yeah, you know, everyone kind of knows what it is. It's one of those places that's just kind of known but not talked about.
It's an open secret, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
yeah,
Sorry,
it really is that. Like,
sorry,
It's
I was just
not
reading.
fu-
I just saw that in chat and went, what? Right. Does the DM have anything to say?
I mean, not at the moment. Obviously, you've been tasked to find the unregistered adventurers, and obviously you found
And
yourself
some relics.
and some relics, and you found yourself obviously in the black market. You could probably deduct that this is kind of the right place for both.
Drake turns the other, goes, we should have asked if we could have some gold to buy relics.
well, do you want to go back and do that? Like one of us can run back and ask them if you really want to. Let's actually
And
split
everyone
up.
leaves.
Everyone leaves. Let's just go back for a quick second. Everyone's gone.
They've,
Oh.
they've decided they don't want to do this after all. And they go home.
Mom didn't give us like candy coin, so we can't do anything.
Do we
You
think
didn't get,
do we
you
think
didn't
it's
get
worth it?
Monopoly money.
Do we
No,
think it's worth it
really.
to go back to the guild and see if they would give us any
One of
money?
okay. Let's make sure that we do not lose time by all of us going back to ask
Back and
one
forth, back
goddamn
and
question. So let's make it one person going back there to ask.
Who's got the highest athletics?
Oh, you are.
Who can
Well,
run
okay,
that
hold on.
Mine,
fucking-
I've got 13.
I got 12.
10.
11.
Yeah, okay, you leave.
I was-
Run
I was-
right now.
I was hoping that was just going to keep going down, because that would have been hilarious.
Okay,
It's actually
I
two.
guess Drake goes, okay, don't buy
No
anything.
promises.
You're gonna get ripped off. I'm gonna go
Damn.
I'm gonna go back to the Tornfire Company and
We're not children.
and ask.
Let's go shopping.
Oh God!
Hey, let's go look at all these things. I'm sure we can steal something.
Don't cause any trouble.
do it again. What? Trouble?
Drake,
What do you think about
Drake
trouble?
just wanders off back to the
God damn
Tornfire
it.
Company.
Hey, you guys want to steal something?
Oh, Lord.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Okay, so do we want to split up here and see if we can find someone or something? Do you want to talk to people? Do we go around ask them? Like, hey, are you illegal? Are you illegal? I can sense it in you. No? Okay, I was bad. My bad.
Apologies.
Yeah, apologies, I sensed something.
Oh, I feel like my mic is not working properly. I have a question for the DM.
Yes?
Considering my guild alignment, do I have any contact around these parts?
That is a question. Probably.
Yay!
There's probably some people around.
That I'd be familiar with. Yay! Let's go.
Oh. You let everyone else know this, or is this just a you, like, aha, I know people?
Well,
I
if she
know
tells
people,
you,
yeah.
but you know, she doesn't.
I just confidently stroll into
Oh,
the
okay.
slums, like I own the place.
Okay, well,
Oh,
don't stroll too fast, please.
Jesus.
Okay.
Meanwhile, a dragonborn is just running down the roads of the city. I guess.
The bro's just fucking sprinting.
I know. To be honest, I'm probably just walking at a leisurely pace, just shaking my head, going, "That place is going to be on fire when I get back."
Maybe. I mean, we are right next to some water, I guess. But
I do
not
have
good
that
water.
candle a bow now, so.
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Oh, did
and I got a lot of body inspiration.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh.
I
Let's fuck
don't
shit
know
up.
if everyone did attune to their weapons when we did that rest at the tavern, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
because if you haven't done it on your sheet, then the rolls won't work, right?
Oh shit.
That's why I just thought I'd bring it up.
If you haven't do it, just do it now.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
That's why I brought it up before anything happened, because I just realised you may have gone, oh yeah, we've attuned to it, but
Oh,
you might
there we
not have
go.
clicked the button on your sheet.
Yeah, there we go. It's attuned. It's cool.
Cool. Cool.
Beautiful.
We can start burning stuff.
Yes!
Oh god!
Oh no! Not again!
There's gonna be nothing left by the time you're fucking done here, Jesus Christ.
Duh. What's the point? This is a bad place. We are good people.
This is a bad place.
We are healthy.
I just want to ask a random question. How long are they going to be on their own for? I just want to know how long before everything goes.
Let's say it takes about 10 minutes to get there and 10 minutes to get back, so 20 minutes.
Okay, so maybe less than half an hour. Okay, and
Yeah.
we'll see if the place is still standing after.
You know
Oh,
how
hell
much
yeah.
damage people can do in 5 minutes, so you know.
Roll a dice to see the chaos unfold.
just I know Drake returns to the slums, and you just roll the wild magic table to see what's happened to it.
Like, let's see if we can find wild magic here.
I return to the slums, and everything's just covered in potted plants.
Aw.
I mean, that's
And there's a
one of the-
wild lion on the loose.
The
A lion.
potted plant thing is one of my.
There's just
I
sheep
don't know
flying
why.
everywhere.
It's like the one thing I remember
Yeah.
from the wild magic table.
Flying everywhere.
I can just imagine that
Not the sheep.
Samyam would
find
just
a
throw all the
farm and
sheep
just let all
into
the
the
sheep
water,
out.
and they're just floating in the water, like down the drain.
No, there'd be no water left. They just.
You're
have,
just
like,
watching them
sponge-
like bob up and down.
There'd be
Yeah,
no water left.
bobbing.
Their coats would act like sponges and just soak all the water up.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's just the river would
Right.
just be a white
that
fluff.
would make sense.
How would so I'm just gonna let Mike fucking run off into the distance. I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'll just say when he's back, basically.
Well,
and it's-
it'll be about 8:27 if it's 20 minutes dead. If you want to go for in-game
Yeah,
time. So.
I can't really do in-game time because it goes off real time, so I will just change it as I go.
I was just saying yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you just want to change, if once you think 20 minutes have passed, change it and then I'm back essentially, you know. So.
Well, you're back in the black market area in 20 minutes. Doesn't mean you can find us in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. You could be anywhere within the black market.
They could be in the black market, they could be out, they could be dead,
Could be dead.
they could have been abducted. You know, anything could happen.
We could have
We-
adopted someone.
Like a sheep.
More
No,
sheep.
the wall.
If
Kevin.
I come back
Kevin's
and
back.
Kevin!
if you've got like an NPC and a baby carrier on your back.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
I'm not
It was
even gonna
just,
ask.
it was
anyway.
just there. We just found it.
You just-
What? Where's the baby? Shit. Did we magic the baby away too? What? No. We haven't
What am I
even
listening
started.
to?
Wait,
Shut
what?
the
I'm
Did
almost done
somebody
with the
did somebody
picture.
cast fetus deletus?
Yes.
Oh.
Anyway, anywho, anywhere.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Sorry.
All around, you know, you see lots of people. Some of them look more normal than others. Obviously, you see quite a lot of shady-looking figures around. You know, cloaks and hoods and things. Because where you are. I know you notice a couple of people around from the guild you are a part of. I mean, you probably don't know most of you. There's probably a few you might know by name, but there's probably quite a lot you don't. But you know what guild they're from because basically what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. There's a lot of people obviously trading some slightly dodgy items.
Shocker.
Any kind. You know, they could be selling weapons that they're not, you know, not supposed to have. Like exotic, like animals, that sort of thing. You can't see any obvious like artifacts being sold or like, you know, glowy objects. Basically, where you are at the moment, it looks fairly. For a black market, it seems quite peaceful. They're trading, but they're not all trying to stab each other.
I mean, from my perspective, everything just looks very black.
Yeah, but that's a you problem, obviously.
Well, I'm not here, am I? So I haven't gone around the corner.
Ah!
So yeah, well, how would you like to do? Would you like to talk to some people? Would you like to?
I guess we can, like, what do we need to do? Would we need to just ask around, like?
No, you're looking for two things. If you're here, you're either looking for the artifacts, or you're looking for the unregistered adventurers.
Okay, so we know exactly what they look like. Or have we just been given a description?
I think we were just given descriptions, weren't we?
You were given descriptions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna immediately I'm gonna roll because I want to do an
Okay,
would that be perception or would that actually be investigation?
Pretty sure it's probably isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is just
Well,
investigation.
if you're trying to find something, it'd be investigating.
Yeah.
But perception would be to see if you notice something that happened.
Yeah. Where are you? Okay, you're down here. What are you? Are you investigating for them, or are you investigating for at the moment?
Do I need to pick?
Yeah.
I need to know what you're investigating for, so I can tell you.
I am trying to find. Okay, I'm trying to find the people. Let's just make it a people.
Okay, that's fine. Well, you look around you. I mean, you can't where you are. You can't really see what you're looking for. You can see tons of just people, but no one of the right sort of description.
Okay. That's kind of fucking annoying. Alright.
I'm just gonna, like, lean against a box, or, like, I don't know, a corner. I'm near boxes, so a box.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look around for a person that's, closest to me from my guild.
From my girl.
Your girl? Your girl? Yeah.
Okay, English is not Englishing.
Yes.
From my guild.
Yeah.
And then just sort of like motion for them to come over.
I'm long gone.
Okay. 2 seconds. You see this fellow over just like the other side of just like the building in front of you, kind of not stroll over to you directly, because that might look a little strange. So he's just gonna stroll over here next to this box. And it kind of looks like an indicate in like a way that says, "You needed me," but he doesn't actually say it.
Yeah.
It gives you the right look.
Like
Deduce the look.
I'm looking for some shiny object. Relics to be more precise. Could you direct me in the right, indicate me in the right direction?
He thinks for a moment, and he kind of goes, there's sometimes quite a lot of that around here. The last time I saw someone doing relic trading was up down that alleyway, and he points to the north of you. They like to do it in secret, but I'd be careful going on your own. They can get a bit feisty. I've been teleported.
Me too.
Where was I? I was up here. There we go.
Yes, there I am.
Oh, dear.
Right. Well, I'm also looking for a few people. And I give him the description of those unlicensed adventurers.
You pass him the description. He kind of looks it over, and he goes, "Would you like me to have a look for them as well? I haven't seen anyone at the moment, but I haven't been here that long. I can have a look
Well,
around."
that would be much appreciated.
He just
If
kind
you
of
could.
nods and kind of nonchalantly kind of just walks away.
Saunters off.
Saunders off.
I'm gonna like wave over Andriel and look around, trying to find Samium as well.
Who I'm actually gonna have to go find because okay,
I know where.
Hi.
Who has disappeared from my line of sight.
No, no.
disappeared from your life. They're just gone.
That's
Don't
it.
worry.
Samium's dead.
Samium is dead.
Samium's gone off on a
Abducted.
wander looking for sheep.
Samium has turned into a sheep.
No!
When did you learn to polymorph?
The ball magic! Boom!
Just gonna be like, have you seen Samium? Did he wander off in this place by himself?
Haven't seen him in a while. Since we got here, really.
Well, isn't that just brilliant?
The cat is gone, of course. The cat is fucking gone.
Well, they are naturally curious creatures.
Yeah, I found myself in an alleyway. This is great.
No, curiosity killed the cat.
Yes. No! Don't make him leave!
And
No!
with
No!
satisfaction.
We've worked it out. We've worked it out. Samium's an alley cat.
Damn it! You made him leave! Not the... My guy! Where you going? No! No!
Samium's just following this stranger around the
What the
black
fuck?
market.
No! You made him go with... Damn it! Fuck!
It's like a vampire. Can't enter the
Follow the
building
cat.
unless invited.
Ah! You just made him fucking vanish into fucking... Oh my god! Jesus Christ, I'm gonna
He
die.
went
Hold
into
on.
the building is where he went.
Hi. Samium just comes out of a fucking alleyway, of course. Hi.
I'm like, oh, hi. I have a lead.
Oh, cool. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Much better than me. Don't worry, I was just following suspicious people until they vanished, of course.
Of course.
I don't get paid to do more.
Oh, let me
Game
let
is
you- let me-
paused.
I know. I need to let you all
I
move up
see
first.
people. I see people.
People!
Yeah, I need
I want
to
to
do
see
some
him.
descriptions once
No.
once everyone's up here.
Oh,
Well,
people!
after
Oh,
when
goodness.
3 of them are up. Meanwhile,
yeah.
Drake has just arrived at the Dawnfire Company.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
It's been I've been watching the timer.
Yeah.
It's been 10 minutes. So
Yeah. So, you go up that little alley path, and you see a couple of things. You see, obviously, a dilapidated bridge, kind of to your right, goes into a more dilapidated
Shantytown.
area. To your left, you see kind of a disregarded building. Looks it's kind of falling apart a bit, and up just keeps going.
Hmm.
I made a typo.
You made a typo?
I put a capital O in company.
Nice.
GG.
So
If
I've been.
you want to do
Okay.
probably investigation checks, I guess, or something along those lines.
Yes.
I'll do the
Yeah.
best for you.
Yes. Wow, that is horrible.
Mm.
It's fine. It's all good.
I know
Uh,
everything.
Sammy, you kind of see like wet footsteps on the ground, kind of going in the direction. Fucking hell, of I can't draw of the barn thing. This thing.
Okay. He stalks towards it. There's footprints here, guys.
There you go.
Okay.
I have unpaused it.
I grab his
Oh.
hand before
Ah.
he can walk.
Ah, damn
I
it.
have haiku!
Sorry.
Or
He points out the footsteps.
right. I've been told that these people are not friendly at all. So
Should we
we need
ambush
to
them?
be careful.
Should we? Maybe one of us could hide and maybe, so we don't look too threatening with numbers.
Certainly.
If you want, we can. If you guys want to try, we can have one on the lookout. We need to also make sure that the dragon bone comes back in one piece.
That's correct. Well, I'm sure
I
he'll
can
come
I
back.
can
in
I can
one
stay on the
piece.
lookout.
You wanna stay?
Yeah.
I guess we go inside then. Joink.
Alright.
Also, can you let go of me?
Oh, sorry.
He's just holding his hand out like, what are you doing? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
He's
So
slow. Yeah.
well, you walk up to the building. Do
Yeah.
you try the door?
Did I hear them?
I'm gonna
even...
listen first
Yeah.
what's behind the door.
Okay. That's a thing that I don't know what to do. Hold on.
That is investigation.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm very sure. What else would it be? Can you hear
Perception.
something? Wisdom.
Yeah.
No.
Religion.
Religion.
Investigation. Perception is if you notice something out, like, just how fast you notice something. But investigation is when you actively look for something.
Yes.
She's actively listening. So that
Well,
would be investigation.
Sure, that's fine.
And of course,
I
the
forgot.
weird thing about perception is that even if you roll like a 5, but your passive is 13, then the roll is 13.
Yeah.
Because you can never be lower than your passive. Drake has returned. It is 20 plus. As per
Oh,
the
dear.
DM's orders.
Mhm.
So I guess I start wandering into the slums, and I walk up to the guy on the bridge and say, "Did you see 3 people come by earlier? One's like a ghostly cat, The other one had wings. And
The last one is the most normal out of all.
the
of
other
them.
one likes to be a tree.
3 is her pronoun.
I know 2 of those people. They walked up that way. Kind of points upwards, obviously, down the bridge. I don't know where they went from there though.
I say thanks and toss him a silver.
I fucking say toss him off the bridge for a minute.
No.
Toss him off! Make him leave immediately.
Yeah, I toss him a silver coin as I walk off.
Okay, so investigation?
Yeah, go on then. Until I can figure out until I can work out which one it actually should be by googling it.
Okay.
If you're trying to, I guess Drake notices Andriel and goes, ah.
Ah, you over there.
You're back.
What? That's a suspicious looking tree.
Oh
No,
god,
no,
I
that was
just
great.
like,
I'm
I
not
just
moving,
like
you
the
can't see
idea
me.
that in Drake's vision, you always
Hide.
appear as a tree.
Oh dear lord.
So are you listening? You're listening inside the building, aren't you?
Yeah.
You can hear some very faint voices, but it doesn't really sound like they come from inside the building. Sounds more like they're coming from like the other side of the building.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I walk up to Andriel and go, what are they doing?
I have no clue.
Thank you.
I guess
They-
I walk over behind Enna and just sort of tap her on the shoulder.
Oh,
I'm gonna like seriously wait, what's
I
the...
mean, if you don't hear if you don't hear a 7-foot dragonborn walking towards you,
okay, she's actively listening in the, like
I'm
on the door.
actively doing
Actively. It would most likely be Samium noticing, but he just wouldn't say anything. He would be like, oh, okay, he's here again.
yeah, Drake just sort of taps you on the shoulder and goes, "What are you doing?"
I'm gonna like grab his. You know how people twist somebody's arm behind their back?
Oh
Yes.
dear. You're gonna
How are
do
you
that
gonna
to
do that
You
to a
can
dragon ball?
try.
I can try, man.
You're gonna actively fail, and he's most likely gonna throw you into the floor.
Would that be?
Sammy's just watching this on
Would
live
that be
happen.
strength or would that be acrobatics? Strength?
Yes. No, that would be
Acrobatics?
acrobatics, because it would take you by
Acrobatics?
surprise. Yeah, because it would take you by surprise, not strength.
Right. You know
Okay.
what? I am not good at that.
What is that
Right.
rolling? What is that rolling against? May I ask?
Your strength. That would be your strength.
My strength, 16.
You're doing a saving roll on strength.
If you want a saving roll, okay, saving throw on strength.
Disadvantage, most likely, but okay,
Motherfucker.
whatever.
I don't think that it wouldn't be disadvantage.
It
Would
would
it-
be
would it not be?
disadvantage.
I would be thinking it would be because
I'm
it would take
aware
you
of
by
your
surprise,
presence,
but-
I
Like,
would
there's
be
no
able
way
to
that
I-
10 will
Oh.
beat that.
Essentially, I just grab his wrist and like tug it off my shoulder, and then I'm like, oh, it's you.
you
Okay,
just
whatever.
sheepishly, like you tried to do something cool and just failed miserably.
Samuel just gives her the
I'm
look
sorry,
of like,
I'm like-
what are you doing?
I tried to protect myself.
Yeah, but okay, the funny part is that he knows ultimately that he let this happen. He let him walk up without saying
So
anything.
Samim just sniggers in the corner.
Yeah, he's like,
like Muttley, I guess.
yeah.
I
Like the
kicked
dark
Samuel in the
shuffle.
shin.
That, ow! What? Can I do a saving on that?
If
How do I
one-
save?
I don't think it's really necessary.
You know, if you're trying to be
She
stealthy,
keep
you're not doing a good job.
Samuel's, like, overreacting.
So Dre just sort of goes, so 2 questions. What are you doing and have you found anything out?
Well, we are working on the second part by doing the first part.
That doesn't answer either question.
We noticed something very suspicious, but we need to know if we can enter this way.
Rather, I got some information that some of the glowy trinket should be this way.
And that's a footprint.
And we're trying to see
So,
here if
Drake.
anything's happening behind the door.
Okay, so do you have any idea if this is a trader or an auction house, by any chance?
Is it
Likely
more than a
trader.
barn?
I mean,
My
it's the
contact
black
said
market.
that
Yeah.
It could just be an
Barn.
auction.
Do
Yeah.
I?
Do you?
There's a person
Do
on
you?
the roof.
It,
That person on the roof?
it is your guy. You can tell.
Oh, it's my guy.
It's your
Oh,
guy.
it's your guy. It's not your girl.
I mean, would Drake have any knowledge of this area at all?
Um,
Bearing
I
in
can
mind
imagine
he-
you've probably been here, like in this area.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
I'm just trying
But-
to. I'm just trying to because obviously I haven't. Because I'm trying to work out.
You wouldn't.
just
You haven't.
historically.
You wouldn't have been. You don't know what this is. You haven't been up here.
Okay, but I know the area. Okay, that's fine.
You know the area. Yeah.
I know how this place works, but I don't know any specifics really.
You'd
Sort
kind
of.
of assume it looks like a shack. It's probably a shack. That's all you can really assume.
Can we find another way in, or is it like this it?
Drake just says, "Have you tried knocking on the door?"
No. Absolutely not. No, we haven't.
I just
Drake
glance
walks
at
up
the
and just
guy
raps his knuckles on the
the
door.
roof. I'm just like glancing at the guy on the roof.
He's kind of like crouching his way this way, kind of along
Okay.
the
Yeah,
rafters.
yeah. Drake sort of squeezes between the two of you and knocks on the door.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Why?
I'm just gonna like step.
He
to
just
the
looks at
side.
goes,
Ah.
"It's the black market. If you try and be sneaky, you're gonna get yourself killed. It's better to be out in the open."
I'm already dead. I got nothing to lose.
You can try again.
You knock on the door. The door kind of rattles a bit because how shit it is. But no one really comes to the door.
Can we break in now?
Can we break? it
How
now?
bad is the lock on this door?
Investigate.
Yeah.
How
Is it-
bad is the lock on this door?
It's absolutely. I know exactly what model this is. I know exactly how old this thing is.
I'm sure you do. The lock is kind of rusted.
Does it look like
It works,
Drake could
yes.
just push it open?
Probably not quite push it open. No.
It is rusty as hell. Anyone got anything funny we can use against it? Or do you just want to go brute force?
Drake has an idea.
Yes. Yes,
hold
Drake.
on, let me find it.
No.
Before that,
I mean, yeah.
I'm
Drake
just gonna
grabs his
silently
Drake
jump up
grabs his
and
crowbar.
Can
fly
we
up
at
to
least
the roof.
try and make it quiet?
I
Really
mean-
Do it
quietly.
quietly.
he sort of aims the crowbar at the screws holding the lock.
Oh dear
And
lord.
just
There's a wall. Climb on the roof.
Okay, Jesus.
she
And
flies.
we lost them. We lost them. It's all over.
So I'm guessing
You
this
even
is,
notice that I'm gone.
I'm guessing
I
you
think-
well
I mean-
I'm guessing I need to roll strength.
I'm just trying to type a message at the same time. Yes, you need to do strength.
With advantage. Yay.
I don't think I don't think advantage is
Read
even
the
necessary.
crowbar.
I don't-
If I use the crowbar, I gain advantage on strength checks using it.
Yay.
I rolled a 14. Just the lock break.
Hang on.
Take your time.
Oh my goodness, I am doing this without any goddamn. Okay. My birds are murdering whatever there is. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, do we
Ooh.
ever know what's really going on?
And I need to
I know.
do this, and then I need to do. What do you get? 14. The lock snaps off with ease.
Okay, Drake.
How
puts,
much noise does that make?
I guess Drake takes Gordon Freeman's crowbar, just puts it back in his bag. In case anybody didn't recognise the image, it is the
gonna-
Half-Life crowbar Drake has for some reason.
Samuel just kind of looks at him in complete disbelief.
Then I just walked
why?
up, just went, clunk.
Okay.
I'm
Buddy.
gonna hand a gold to my dude, and say
yeah.
thank you, appreciate
What?
it. If you could find the other one, would. Was there only one adventurer that we needed to find,
I
or
think
like
it was
multiple?
two,
Oh, well,
wasn't it?
I think it was
Of
2 or 3.
What, the
The
unlicensed
unlicensed ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I gave you 2.
I think, yeah, I was going to say, I
Okay.
thought it was two.
So I'm like, if you could find the other one, I'll give you another gold.
He nods and
Do we hear
maybe
him?
backs down the building. No,
Yeah.
he says this quietly to Enna with a. Enna says it's quietly back is a different matter, but I assume you do. So
Yeah,
Okay.
Drake just sort
I
of
was
opens
whispered.
the door and pokes his head round down the hallway. I guess.
Drake. Oh my fucking
Uh,
god.
in the building you see not a whole lot of much. You can see another door at the other end. You can see the kind of walls are falling
Alexa,
apart,
stop.
so you can see you can see through the walls and you can see shapes, but you don't quite know what they could be at this stage. The building you're in is completely fucking dilapidated. It's all falling apart. You know, there's like wood everywhere. You know, random bits of just like debris, hay, ceiling tiles, that sort of thing.
I prefer to stay on the ground.
That is fair. Fair. I never got that choice. Drake.
Hey, Loz. I can't pin messages in my player chat.
No, that's probably just how it is. What are you trying to pull?
I'm trying to pin the cuts.
We've got barely any chat. I don't think it's worth pinning at this stage.
Well, I just but it's for that's fair. I just went.
If we do a lot of
I believe I need the manage message permission, is what's missing.
I mean, I
If
can
that
do
helps,
it,
but it's not like
kind of
yeah,
pointless
I'm not
at this stage.
bothered. I just wanted to kind of do it. Just in case, for all I know, I could end up putting a lot in there this session, you know. So it's just.
Okay. Who's doing what?
Well, we're waiting.
I'm gonna
She's back.
like
man.
stand on the edge of the roof and listen to the conversation happening
Drake's gonna
below.
look around the room. What does he discover?
Literally, I described like 5 minutes ago. You see lots of shit on the ground, lots of just crap.
Drake goes, "There's nothing here."
There's nothing here. It's empty. Let's go home.
Door.
But he doesn't even notice the door at the other end. He just turns around to look.
Fuck.
It's an empty room.
You think it's part of the wall?
That wall is an interesting handle.
Oh my fucking god.
No. Drake, I guess, sort of doesn't see anything interesting about the room, so sort of wanders off to the door at the other end.
Anna, can you do me another investigation, please?
Investigation. Num 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 num. What
Am I
now?
still staying out as a lookout?
Investigation.
No, not needed anymore, because we were gonna sneak in until this man decided, you know what?
Well, so
Let's
far,
go loud.
So far, we are just sneaking, as far as we know.
No, we're not!
I think that's way past. A dragon
I think
just
we're way
walks
past
into
that.
him whilst destroying the lock. I think that sneaking is long gone.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
The lock could have fallen on some hay. It might not have made that much noise when it broke.
The breaking of the lock would have made a fairly decent clunking sound at the very least.
There you go.
Okay,
God.
right.
Niall.
Obviously, you would have got up here, got up to this piece of roof before they kind of got, well, before Drake got to the end of the barn, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So you're listening to you're listening to their conversation. Okay. Can you? You can probably see. I can't fucking thingy it.
Word.
No, not the word. Yeah, you can probably see that one. I don't know if you can actually see. I think you can.
I see
Yeah,
two
you
of
can.
them.
Yeah.
I see
okay,
nothing.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I know. That's the point. Cool.
That is the
I
point?
didn't know.
Oh.
I couldn't tell if you. I couldn't know if you could see both of them or not. But that's fine. You can. Okay, so you can see the two of them. You can see that the one kind of at the end. So in fact, let me ping it again. The other one.
Yep.
It has. It's not quite. It's not really glowing, but it's kind of. He's kind of got like a sparkly artifact in his hand.
Right.
And this one down here, he
Mhm.
fits the description of the guy you're looking for. And they look like at the moment they look like they're like trading, like they've been trading. So he's got some money, and he's got an object, and you can hear him. You can just about hear them say, "Hopefully this will be enough money for you." Must have taken you a
Right.
while to get this artifact for me.
Interesting.
The guy kind of nods and just goes, you know, he's not very talkative. He's one of those people that like wants to get stuff done, so he just kind of gets on with it, and he looks pretty aggressive. But the other guy doesn't look overly aggressive, but he looks very smug, like he's just received something amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do
Is Assassin's Creed and just jump down.
is essentially Assassin's Creed.
Okay, fine.
I just want to
Yeah.
say, is this happening as Dre gets to the door? Because he would like to try and listen through the door.
Oh, now we're listening to the door. Wow, now
Well, he
we get
assumed
to
that,
do that.
considering you hadn't heard, he assumed there was nothing in here because you two were just sat there
Well,
and couldn't
I
really hear
was-
anything.
I was about to get to your little bit because you would have started walking towards that end, and I was thinking you do have kind of heavy footsteps. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Yeah,
You're a big fucker.
I'm a 7-foot dragon man that weighs how much? I don't remember.
About as much as a small boat.
250 pounds.
Yeah, about as
I
much as a
think.
small
Right.
boat.
Essentially, the moment I finish hearing their like exchange, sort of, and start hearing Drake's footsteps, I am gonna jump down on top of the guy we are trying, the unlicensed adventurer.
Adventure.
This
Okay,
one,
the guy
right?
closest to you. Yes.
So I'm gonna jump down on him and like try to restrain him.
Okay,
You're gonna try and, like, what?
Gonna
Grapple
keep
him to
s-
the floor.
Just gonna do this slightly so you can get down here behind them. Right, so you're
Yeah.
gonna jump down, yeah? You're just gonna straight jump down.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
on
you're
top
gonna
of him.
you're gonna try and grapple him,
Be
I think that's strength, but with advantage because this
oh,
is a
if
surprise.
she's no, if she's jumping off of something, wouldn't that be acrobatics though? Because she's jumping
Yes.
down.
Yeah, but she's
Yes.
well, she's still grappling.
Yeah, but the jump would come first, wouldn't it?
I have
I
wings.
think
I'm not
it would
gonna
be acrobatic.
float a
It would
jump.
be acrobatics into strength. I think.
She can't fly. She doesn't have
I don't
wings. To make a good point.
Even if you
Literally,
can't
I
fly, she
have
can glide.
wings. I'm just
Oh, with
gonna
a suit.
wait. Okay. So to grapple him, strength with advantage. You said?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that for this.
Okay.
I mean,
think.
considering they didn't know you were there.
16. Of course they don't. I'm an assassin.
Mm. Lawrence,
Yes,
I finished a piece for you.
fantastic.
Took me about an hour.
Okay. So on Drake's side of the door, he hears
A thump.
a thump, of a guy who just kind of grunts, and then you also hear another guy go, "Oh my god!"
I guess as he
Oh my
hears
God.
the thump,
Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
guess Drake charges the door.
Okay.
Amazing.
Oh
Like
my
just
God.
sort of shoulder barges his way straight through. I
What?
guess.
Oh my.
I'm
Ways
not
it
gonna bother checking the door because it's made of dust,
plywood.
basically. So it just
Yeah.
kind of disintegrates.
Oh, I need to diagonally move through that door.
You don't all need to be out here, you know. There's still quite enough space for that.
And I guess Drake, seeing Enna's got one guy, Drake lunges at the other
Oh my
guy.
God.
I just like look up and Drake as he barges through the door.
Yeah, Drake just, I guess, bare-fisted, just goes to punch the guy to try and knock him out, I guess.
Please don't move forward anymore.
I mean, I don't know why Samium's in it, to be perfectly honest. Sort of follows Drake in, I suppose.
I guess so. Okay, you're literally just gonna punch him in the face.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not pulling. I kind of just charged in. I haven't got my weapon drawn, so I'm just gonna go and then throw a right hook.
Well,
I guess.
Fists is a roll, so I
Yeah.
guess do it.
It's unarmed attack, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna run an unarmed strike. Do a punch. Yes. I don't know. I'm not targeting, but just
don't need
standard roll or advantage.
Standard in this case.
I was gonna say, is he surprised by the Dragonborn crashing through? 14.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 4 max damage.
You don't knock him out, but you punch him and he kind of falls to the floor, and the thing kind of clinks out his hand, and he just kind of looks up at whoever the hell's here at the moment. I guess all of you, and goes, "Who the hell are you?"
I sit on him. Drake just sort of sits on him and picks up the thing he dropped, I guess. if I'm allowed
While
to do
Drake
that.
is punching that guy and sitting on top of him, I'm gonna get some rope out and like tie the other guy's arms behind his back.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I guess.
I'm just gonna do that because they're already on the floor.
Yeah. One's
Yeah.
being tied up, the other's being sat on. This is going well. Yeah, so I guess.
I just kind of like grab this guy by like his hair, lift his head up, and I'm like, this is one of the ones we've been looking for, isn't it?
Drake goes.
Like,
He does
got
he
one.
does look like the description, and by the looks of the artifact that I now have in my hand, there's a trade going on. These are usually quite expensive. I suggest ransacking his pockets.
Good idea.
I mean, you
I
can
was
see there's
doing
like
this now.
a bag of like money on the ground.
How much money?
Oh, yeah.
Just take it.
Yeah,
Who cares how much money? Just take the money.
I guess. Yeah, Drake puts the artifact he's picked up in his bag for now and starts rummaging through the pockets of the man he sat on. To see what he can find. See if there's anything
Okay.
else on him.
Kind of go through his pockets and you find some change, like a couple of some silver and that sort of thing.
Oh, goody, I now have 3 silver. A couple silver's always good.
You find you have to share it between your group.
We can do with that later. Drake still hasn't informed them he's gotten
he's
a load of
got-
gold from the Dawnfire.
You haven't done anything yet. He's got like a little shitty little dagger, nothing wild. He's come quite light. He's got no identification on him.
Cool. Well, I guess I take the dagger.
It's not surprising.
No.
Don't want him armed.
I'm gonna search for weapons on the guy beneath me as well.
Yep. Hold on.
You're gonna say, yeah. If we don't want to leave, we probably want to strip them of anything useful.
So we search for just weapons and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. On this guy, you find just a basic like short sword, kind of hidden under his like cloak.
I kind
No
of just
money at all.
throw it towards Andriel.
Just throw his sword at me. Okay. Yeah.
Just eh.
Towards Andriel, like
Now roll
just, you know,
dex to
away
make
from
sure
this
you
guy.
catch the handle and not the blade.
I'm assuming it's kind of thrown towards my feet and it just lands at my feet and not at my head.
Yes, yes, that's exactly what happens. Thank you. I'm not evil.
Not yet.
Just
Right,
chaotic evil.
I'll just pick it up then and just hold on to it.
Drake, anyone want a dagger?
I want a dagger.
Okay, throws the dagger.
Give
at
him the
you.
dagger.
Do not throw daggers at me.
Throw the dagger.
He grabs it between his fingers and just.
Just lobs it at my head.
No, he sort of just grabs the blade and hands it to you.
Cool. I'll just take it off you then, and I have one more dagger.
On
Actually,
the
how-
guy, you pull out what looks to be really shoddily made. It's like identification. You can kind of tell it's fake.
Right.
Hmm.
Huh.
The OGA may want to know who's producing those, so maybe we should bring it back to them.
Maybe. He can talk to the OGA about it.
Okay. You don't find anything else on him at the moment.
Cool. So, okay, so dagger and short sword have been meted out to the people who want them. I've
I
currently
mean,
got...
the sword was just yeeted at me. I don't
Yeah.
want it. So if anyone
Okay.
wants the sword,
I mean,
if not, we can sell it later.
So the bag of gold, we'll look in a minute and work out how much gold we found, I guess. I've got the artifact just in my bag at the moment. There's nothing else on either of them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide the fake ID into a pocket, one of my pockets, and then I'm gonna like lean down towards the guy and I'm gonna be like, "So, where's your friend?"
He looks at you and just kind of goes, "Friend? I don't have any fucking friends."
Clearly.
Dre glances at the guy he sat on. How's he doing?
He's just kind of he can't do much. He's just kind of accepted it. It's like,
No, but can he still breathe with 250 pounds of Dragonborn on his chest?
well, I was kind of assuming you were kind of like sitting on his legs or like
No,
just
on his
between.
abdomen. I'm
If you
just
you
sat on
just,
him.
okay, well, you're not exactly sitting on his chest, are you? So he can just about breathe. Yes.
He just can't move. Good.
He struggled a bit at the beginning, but
And then sort of realised what was sat on him. Yeah. Yeah.
if any of you wanna do like insight or whatever, find for lying or whatever. whatnot,
Drake
you
would
can.
like to try
Hmm.
and intimidate the guy he
Let's go.
sat on to find out where the artifacts came
Oh
from.
my fucking god! What the fuck is wrong with my rolls?
I am as clueless as you are. He's definitely as perfect as a saint.
Good. Does Drake get any advantage to intimidation because he sat on the guy?
No, you're just
No,
intimidating.
I've just
Normal.
yeah, I figured as much.
Normal intimidation.
Does the guy?
Okie dokie.
Does he spill anything?
I'll start with. Andrew
Start at the
for now,
top,
and
work
then
your way
I'll
down.
continue, yeah. Well, I mean, Enno and Samium can't tell, so. That's
They
Oh,
just
easy.
believe them.
Yeah, they just believe them. Andrew,
I'm
you
like,
can
clearly.
sense a hint of deception, coming from obviously the guy, not the one Drake is sitting on, the other one.
One that Anna's sitting on.
Yes, sure.
Crouching on crouching. I'm not sitting on a guy. That's disgusting.
Can I also sit on them? I also Samyam sits on them too.
You said that like you felt left out. Can I sit on them,
Yes!
please?
I also
wanna
want to see on you.
wanna
I want to
sit
be
on
part of the
guy.
group.
That's a bit weird. Anyway, what are you, how are you intimidating him? What are you doing? What are you intimidating
me?
him for? Fact, yeah.
I'm intimidating him to find out where he got the artifact from and if he has any more.
He kind of like stutters a bit. I got it from that guy, obviously pointing to the guy in front of him. And he goes, no, I don't have any others. Why would I have any others?
Okay. I guess Drake just goes, be quiet. Then turns to the guy who's been tied up by Anna and tries to intimidate him, I guess. Wait.
I don't even need to know if they're lying or not. They won't like him.
Okay, with the nat 20, Drake sort of just looks at the guy that's been tied up and goes, so where did you get this from?
Like added this situation.
And how many more have you got?
He looks absolutely fucking terrified, but he's currently not saying anything. He's trying his best so hard to not say anything, but he does look like he's going to break down at some point.
Drake goes, if you're not gonna... I just a quick question, Loz. Did the OGA want them alive, or did they not care?
Well, I mean, I didn't specify, so it's entirely up to you.
Drake looks at the guy and goes, well, if you're not going to talk, we have no purpose for you. I have no qualms about crushing your head right here and now.
I'm just like pull
I
out
could
the
use some
dagger and
teeth.
just like press it into the guy's neck. Or I could just slice your throat.
Can we all beat him up? That would be fun.
Which way would you prefer to... How would you prefer to die?
Can we use his head as a drum?
Football.
I mean, technically they're only looking for one of them, though.
Do I
You don't need both of them.
It's always the
do you want me
second
to
one,
roll
yes?
to intimidate
Yeah.
again, or...
No, you
Are
don't
we
need
all
to intimidate.
intimidating?
I just...
Little 5 foot tall girl just intimidating, yes.
Yes. He
That would be
kind
funny,
of goes.
though.
He kind of goes. Christ. Okay. Fine. You people are ridiculous.
We're ridiculous now. Hold on a minute. How dare you?
People are
Drake-
fucking mental.
Drake reaches for the hilt of his
Beat
blade. Just sort of holds onto it while staring.
Sammy kind of
still holding
slaps
on to-
him. Sammy slaps him in the back of his head.
I'm still holding
Like
on
the
to
guy-
that sword that Enna threw at me earlier, so I'm just swinging it around, just playing with it.
It's just
We are
surrounded by
mentally
insane
unstable.
psychos.
He goes. I get these from my guy. Yeah, my guy. He might be here somewhere. I don't know.
Seems we have use.
Take
of
him
you.
with us. Okay, let's tie him up and you carry him.
You're gonna. He's already tied up.
Oh well.
You're gonna take us to your guy then.
Well, I mean, I don't know where he is right now.
Where do you normally meet him?
It changes each time, kind of randomly around this sort of area.
How do you get into contact with him?
He sends me letters.
Well, isn't that useful?
Yes.
Drake just sort of gives him a side eye at that response. Well, it seems we might be able to find out more about these artifacts, but we're either going to have to go searching around for a guy who's probably not advertising, or we have to wait around and hope he sends a letter to this fool.
Which is probably not gonna happen anytime soon,
No.
since this fool has just tried to purchase an artifact anyway.
Well, considering we're looking for at least one other person, there's a chance they may be in the same business, which means we should probably look for them.
Yeah, my
'Cause
guy's
that's
already on that.
Yeah. So, we should probably get this guy back to the OGA, along with his fake ID. And I then look at the guy I'm sat on and go, and what should I do with you?
It just kind of looks at you and just kind of goes, ha, ha, ha. You know, he's not very...
Drake just sort of goes, who even are you?
Who are you?
My father.
Brother.
Hmm.
I'm just a guy.
No.
Yes.
Well, wrong.
I
That's
am.
the wrong answer. That's a very wrong
Drake
answer.
just stares at him and goes, name.
Hey, why don't we bring him
Lawrence.
into the like?
Lawrence
the office?
frantically looking through the random name generator.
The random name generator.
His name is
Steve,
Steve.
have you ever played a game called Minecraft?
Well, Steve,
That's really your name.
considering you're fraternizing with unlicensed adventurers, maybe we should hand you over to the OGA as well.
No, maybe would be good.
Well, is it going to be worth my while to let you go?
I mean, he kind of calms down a bit, still being sat on, and he just kind of goes, maybe, well, you know, you could help me get some more of these bad boys. Are you kind of pointing at the artifact that you're now holding, or was in your backpack? He's pointing at your backpack, wherever you fucking put it. Obviously, he watched you do it.
Oh, no. You see, we came here for two reasons. One was to find this fool and another one. And the other was the Dawnfire Company requested us to come find some relics.
You're just gonna
But,
spill
like-
the beans like that?
It's that us being employed doesn't mean anything.
Drake also has no filter.
Yeah, he's a 6,000-year-old grumpy man. He doesn't really care at this point.
Clearly.
So, tell
Alright,
you
guys,
what.
well, if you're looking for more artifacts, like I just said, you know, you
Yeah,
wanna,
tell you what. If you have more contacts that you were going to buy off of, then how about we work together on this? You meet up with your buyers, we'll knock them out and take the artifacts, and you get to keep your money.
Life.
Yeah, but I don't gain anything, do I?
You gain your
I just-
life.
I just take the sword that I was hanging, like playing around with, just stab it right into the ground right next to his head.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, okay, I guess that's fair.
You forget
I like
we're in the
life.
black
Life's
market.
good.
If you disappear, no one will notice.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. I'll help you. Okay, it's fine. I like life. Life's good. Yep, I don't need anything else. It's fine.
I just sort of condescendingly like slap him on the cheek a couple times and go, good.
Good boy.
Right,
Good Steve.
Good Steve.
right. One of you needs to get that guy we've tied up back to the OGA. And the rest of us will start looking for the other guy.
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
I will do it. Not because I'm strong. If I'm not strong enough, I will drag him.
He's tied up.
Yeah,
You
I
might
will
be able to
drag him.
Just make sure he doesn't die on the way getting knocked on rocks.
No promises.
It was never specified that he has to go back alive.
Yeah.
True. 6.
Samuel starts dragging him by like the rope. I'm just.
Okay, Drake stands up off of the... 3.
Yeah, that would help. Thank you.
Yeah.
Drake stands up.
I move. I can't move.
Well, you kind of stuck yourself in a terrible position.
You need to move
No,
diagonally.
I did not.
You have to go
Okay.
diagonal to get out, realistically.
Moved me. He's
Right.
like slowly dragging him across the floor just because he does
Yeah,
not
I guess
give a
Drake gets off of the guy he was sat on.
You guys are dragging the wrong guy.
I was thinking that.
No, what? What? Wait, hold on, what?
This guy is the unlicensed adventurer.
I was thinking that when it was happening.
This
I'm
one.
just going,
Okay,
the
wait,
images
hold
are
on. I
wrong.
need.
to-
Okay, wait. I need to drive. I'll drive
The
both
one I
then.
jumped on.
Hold on. Let me drive
I'll
both.
drive both.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just do another strength check here.
You're taking both, are you? Okay.
No, we
fine.
need
Yeah,
the
I'm
other
taking
one.
both.
He's helping us.
No, I'm taking him now. Fuck you.
He was
I'm taking
never.
him.
I'd like to point out the guy I was
bad
sat on
attitude,
was
dude.
never tied up.
Well, that's his fucking problem, ain't it?
He was
I'm
loose.
dragging him anyways.
It was just me sat on him that was stopping him from moving. Right, I get off.
Oh, it's coming with me.
I get off the guy I was sat on and go, right, did you have any more trades set up today?
Going to the OG. Yes, you can make. Excuse me, bitch. Come here. I saw him go back a little bit. I'm like, excuse me. What the fuck?
You can always just
Take-
sort of
take me
knock-
with
You
you.
can always knock him out if you need to.
You're just dragging him away. It's that's
Do I
I'm-
look like?
Many people just knock himself out.
I don't have the time to drag him all the way down following.
And to
you,
be
so-
fair, the cobblestones in the floor will probably knock him out on the way anyway.
Right. So you're asking what? Did he have
I
any more
asked the
trades?
guy if he had any more trades set up.
I got about. I think I got another one, maybe. Yeah.
Well, where are you meeting?
Just gonna. I can't really explain it. You're just gonna have to kind of follow me, I guess.
Sounds trustworthy.
Anna, if this man tries to run, I want you to follow him from the air.
I am.
And then I just turn to him and go, lead on. It's one of the Assassin's Creed missions. Follow the guy, but don't get too close. Oh dear. Is he taking us in circles?
No, this is a building. This is some stairs next to a building. It just kind of says it'll be here soon.
Okay. Dre goes,
I-
Anna, why don't you wait on the roof of one of the nearby
I was
buildings?
gonna say the same thing.
Which building would you like to go?
And Andriel you're
Well.
our resident archer at this point.
Okay.
So perhaps you want to sit on a building as well?
Okay. I'd like to try get onto the roof then. I don't have wings to do that.
If you could please.
And I'm not going to give you a lift.
Acrobatics?
Yes, probably. Or athletics. I mean, I don't really mind. Yeah. Cool.
I do. So.
They're not ridiculously. Like, fine. So I've now. Is that the one you want to be on, or do you want to be on a different one?
This one.
You can just move across. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Drake is going to just sort of find a... He's just going to sort of mill about on the corner of the building. Like, on the floor, just sort of, sharp... No, you know, Drake pulls out his, like, little forge that he carries with him. And just
As you do.
pretends to, like, hammer away at his blade. Just Assassin's Creed blending in. And I guess we
I'm
wait.
not back yet.
Okay. And Samuel's dragging a guy. That's fine.
Off towards the OGA. We
Yeah.
gave Samim the ID, right?
Yes.
Yes. So Samim's got the fake ID as well.
For sure, 100%.
100%. We definitely passed that
absolutely.
over.
Yeah.
I remember that happening. Yes.
So
Cool.
good, so good.
Right. I guess now it's up to the DM. What happens next?
Indeed. You'll die. No.
A Tarrasca
Meteor
appears.
crashes into us.
Gelatinous cubes fall from the sky.
Oh god. Not the cubes. you know, just kind of just like a guy kind of not really sneaking around, but he looks pretty shifty. Kind of coming in your direction. You can see, you can't. Okay.
I mean, I think there's technically a pillar next to me, which might be
There
worth.
is, yes. There's a building next to you. Do the two of you that can see the shady guy, I will ping him just in case.
Yeah.
Do anything before I move him any closer?
I mean, I just have my bow and arrow just trained on him, but I'm not doing anything.
Cool. Okay.
Does he match the description of the other guy? Does
Well,
Drake
you can't
notice?
tell. He's wearing a hood.
Okay.
Like he's fully cloaked up.
Drake just sort of keeps an eye on him out the corner of his eye without stopping what he's doing.
He walks up to the guy. You notice that the guy you grabbed is visibly more
Agitated?
twitchy, I guess, than before. And he says like, you got the goods. You heard the. I did do that on purpose. The you at the beginning of the you.
What are you buying? I guess Drake sort of gets up and, using the cover of the other building, gets closer.
The guy, the two of you can still see it. You notice the hooded figure kind of slightly nod and pull out an actually glowing artifact, and you can see kind of around it, like it's kind of warping around it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. You know, like you get pictures of black holes, and like the edge of the black holes just tip the bit around it.
I guess.
Looks like that.
Okay. Drake sort of nods visibly at Andriel, and then begins to walk around and then walks around and appears to block off the exit.
I'm just gonna jump on the guy again.
Drake has pulled his sword out, is just sort of standing there, just sort of.
I'm gonna jump on the guy.
Yeah.
I
Was it
need to do
strength?
Yeah, I did strength with advantage last time.
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent.
And the guy disappears.
What?
Magic.
Did I press backspace? For
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
you merged him with the other guy.
What?
Ooh.
Oh shit.
you jump down kind of on top of him, but I guess he hears something, or he sees Drake and he kind of steps in like that direction. He just kind of steps over slightly just before you're able to fucking nab him. And I'll put you down there just so you're down there.
Okay.
He obviously very quickly puts the thing away.
I guess noticing this. Oh God, Drake. Well, I know. Does Andriel do anything first?
I'm still just watching what's going on.
Okay. Drake casts Hellfire.
Just killing him.
Right behind him.
Which is a DC 15 charisma saving.
See.
Do I need to roll a save?
No. It's single target. It doesn't have a range.
Okay.
It erupts around the man, not around you.
Okay.
It's the flames of hell. It only affects the sinners.
Oh.
What are we doing? Strength save.
Charisma.
Okay, yeah, well, that'll do something.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do a roll. Oh, good. He takes 1 fire and 1 necrotic damage.
What?
Because I rolled the worst roll possible.
Hello.
Just great. Like, Drake, I guess to make sure he didn't hit Enna, Drake sort of held the spell back a bit. It didn't do as much damage as he was hoping.
He just kind of brushes it off slightly and goes, "Who the hell are you?" And also looks at the guy and goes, "You set me up."
I guess now it's Andriel's turn.
I mean, he's still not trying to run, so I'm still only watching. Like, if
Yeah.
he tries to run, then I'll shoot him, but for now, I'm just watching.
I guess if I'm allowed to, Drake jumps at him.
I might have to combat this actually.
Yeah.
I think.
I that's why I was kind of assuming we jumped into a surprise round.
Okay. If I'll do you as well. There you go. If you could all roll your initiatives.
11. Well, sounds like Andriel might be going first.
Well, I have no choice now, do I?
I mean, you can choose not
Not
to do
even here.
anything because they don't
Yeah,
let
you
you
can.
know
You
you're
can.
there.
Yeah, you can just choose not to do.
Because
Yeah,
although
just
you're
choose
in combat, I don't think that guy technically knows you're there yet. Unless,
No, I'm still invisible to him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I will do something.
Will I even be back in time for that?
Probably
you know.
not.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I was
a- it's a-
wondering.
it's-
You might get here near the end. I
Because
guess.
it's a 20-minute round
Yeah.
trip, right? Is what we decided on.
Yeah.
Depends how long it took us to get
So-
into this position.
Right.
I mean, just hide Sammy over here then. For now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you rolled an? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say.
I had to do a few bits.
Yeah, that's fine. Right.
I
So
wasn't quite expecting it. Not gonna lie.
yeah. Well, if Enna hadn't messed up that roll, or if he hadn't rolled so high, depending which way around you want to
Messed
put
up.
it.
Wow. You see, if I'm not wrong, I can swap initiative with any willing ally.
If I
Yeah.
So wait, if I roll, can you take mine? If I get anything better.
You're not. I mean, you're not here, so no.
Okay.
But would I be able to do that if, like, Simon was back, for example? Or was it just at the beginning?
I mean, I've never heard of this before.
I know you can. I know you can.
An alert.
You can give up your. I think you
Okay.
can give up
Mr.
your grow to let another person go. I think.
Oh no, it's
maybe?
immediately after you roll the
Yeah.
initiative, so I can only do
Yeah.
it now.
You can enter at the beginning, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyone wants to go
I mean,
first? I
I'm
guess.
happy to if you don't want to.
I mean, Drake is going first anyway, isn't he?
No.
I'm going first.
It's Andriel,
Oh.
the guy I sat on, then me, then you.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy to swap the. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how that works, but yeah.
He changes our initiative numbers, I guess, manually.
Yeah, okay, so what are you doing? You're swapping with...
Me and Andriel, yeah.
Okay, hold on a minute. Drake is an 11, okay.
11 and 19, yeah.
So let's don't do this.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess I, okay, if we're doing combat.
Cat!
I hear
I
a
was going to
cat.
say, I heard a purr.
I have a kitty.
Yay, kitty.
You got a kitty.
Yeah, I guess I leap at the guy? Like, try and grapple him?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, if we're gonna grapple him, strength.
Yep.
Usual.
Just straight strength.
Yeah, strength, and I need to thing it.
Wait, can I roll?
Should be able to.
Oh no, I've
So you're
forgotten how
targeting him.
anything. I can roll. Oh yeah, because it's saving throw, but I can roll saving throw, but I don't know if I can.
Just click on the STR of strength.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, it's tiny button. That's why. Right. 17.
He saves. You
Oh.
are unable to grapple him.
Okay, what could I do as a bonus action? I mean, I don't think I can do much. Because I don't want to waste a seal on him. It feels kind of pointless. I don't think this fight's going to last very long. Yeah, I guess, I guess that's end of. I just sort of stand there. It's, what does the guy I sat on do?
He immediately kind of just like
Towers,
disengages.
bolts?
Tries to, bolt, which he can do because he's disengaged. So what's that?
Wait, hold on. How is he paying for this? Because I searched him for all of his... I searched all his pockets for money.
Well, that bag of gold was supposed to be for it.
But no, that was for the first one.
Yeah. Well, probably for both of them.
Maybe.
You just took both of them, the
Yeah.
money for all of it.
Yes. I guess we sort of just... I'm guessing we just sort of ignore him then, because he's probably not worth worrying about.
Yep.
I mean, technically I could have opportunity attacked him when he ran past me.
No, you can't because
He's
he
disengaged.
disengaged.
Oh, he disengaged. Okay. That'd be why.
Okay.
Now it is Andriel's turn. Now you can...
It is. And obviously, now I'm seeing everyone else is not caring about keeping this guy alive.
Well, I have been trying to. I just sort of... just not been working.
Oh, look, we're done being nice. We don't need him alive, do we?
I
Just
mean,
shoot his leg.
questioning him would be a good idea, I think. But if
Just
you
shoot
have
his
to,
leg.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I should light the bow and
Headshot.
fire or not, but you know what? No, I'll just shoot normally at his, away from his head.
Non-lethal bow and arrow.
Yes. What the fuck is this?
What's what?
I got a pop-up saying like 3 different attacks and midi attack, restricted attack.
Right, that
another
will be the special effects of the bow.
What the fuck is a midi attack?
MIDI's just the automation thing, right?
It is automation.
Yeah.
Yes.
So sort of ignore the MIDI bit, just read the bit that comes after.
But there's nothing, like, I've got midi attack and that's it. I've got restricted attack while the candle is lit, which is not because I haven't lit it.
Yeah, so MIDI attack is just your normal attack. That's just...
So I think
Yeah.
that would be it then.
Yeah. The restrictive is the... if the candles were lit and whatever the other one was.
Oh, the next one is if the roll was the same number on both d20s when making it a ranged attack with advantage, then something fun happens. But
Yeah, if you're just rolling just roll the normal one if you're just shooting him normally.
actually, would it be with advantage?
I mean,
It would, because he doesn't know I'm here. Yeah.
Yes.
Could it technically be a sneak attack? That's
Well,
goody.
do I hit him?
Do you know what? I think the green means you do.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes.
And then you sneak attack. Do I? Yeah, sure.
14.
No. Wait.
Yeah, 'cause
14.
sneak attack
no,
as well.
I'm sorry. I was reading the sneak attack as the total, not an adding thing. That was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donk. Donk.
Injured.
Any?
Any bonus actions or no?
No, I'm leaving it. Well, I could have actually done so. Well, whatever.
It doesn't really matter. What's Enna
We
gonna do?
don't want to kill him, so.
We're trying not to anyway.
Anna is gonna...
Is anyone going to try to speak to him? Maybe.
I mean, we're trying to restrain him first. I think. I mean, I think that was the plan.
I don't know what the plan is.
We never really discussed, but I'm assuming
We just attacked him.
We're trying to do the same thing we did to the first guy. I'm assuming. It just went a bit wrong.
I'm gonna try to knock him out.
Yeah.
With the back of my dagger. I guess.
Non-lethal dagger attack.
You have to tell me what you get, because I have to refresh my thing, because it's broken.
Fuck me.
13.
13?
Mm.
Okay, hold on.
Does that hit?
I had to refresh, so it took me a minute. Yes.
Oh.
6. Yay. I was gonna say, did that knock him out? No. Just blunt
Bonus
force.
attack, another hit.
I mean, it seems like
Might
he's
want
not...
to be careful with the dagger right now.
Well, she did say she was hitting him with the back of the dagger, where she went for non-lethal, so it won't kill him. Do you know what? I think that misses. I don't think anyone's high enough.
That's a miss. Definitely.
Poor guy. He just came here to make a sale, and then now he's just getting attacked.
Just getting bonked by a dagger.
What did I do to deserve this? Oh my god.
he got burned, he got shot in the leg, he got bonked with his leg twice.
What,
And Sammy was just
Whoa.
what does
missing
our
all the
mystery
fun.
man do?
Wait, how do I end my turn?
At bottom right, just below the cards.
Make sure you're on the combat tab as well.
I'm
The one that looks like
on the
two
chat
swords.
tab.
Oh, yeah.
You
Wait.
get the mini one in the bottom.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
is
I
there
see
anyone
that.
down there?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, a smart action would be to disengage, but
But he's got his leg shot.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he can still disengage.
He
He
can
just wouldn't
still
get very far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something tells me I could probably catch up to him.
I don't know, I don't think you're fast enough.
I know.
Can't.
I do like the random interruptions of Cat. Just like, aww.
He is gonna see if this spell works, because I don't know if it does, but it should. He's gonna try and chill touch Emma. Hopefully,
Necromancy. Ooh,
I think that hits.
Oh shit, that hits.
I think that would have.
Surprise, surprise!
I think that would have hit anyone that wasn't me.
Yeah.
Please take left 3 damage. Thank you.
And you can't regain hit points till the until
Hit
the end
points
of your
till the end
next
of your
turn.
next. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How sad. Maybe he'll
Yeah.
be unconscious by next turn.
probably.
Probably, yeah. No, okay. Fine.
Just thinking about trying to be non-lethal. Could I try and shield bash him? I don't know what that would count as, but
Well, that's not really an attack, is it? No.
no.
Probably not.
Hmm.
You can just use your sword.
I was gonna
say.
say I'll try and just smack him with the pommel of my blade. Then I guess.
If you just say it's
Non-lethal,
non-lethal,
yeah.
then it's the only times you can't say it's non-lethal most of the time is normally if it's a spell.
Spells can't be non-lethal. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna make sure I'm targeting. I'm gonna try and smack it. I'm gonna. I guess I'll run the bonus action to give myself to do the disadvantage thing as well. Just because, and then I'll roll for I'll roll to non-lethally smack him with my blade.
That hits!
I think you missed.
Yeah. Roll normal damage. 7.
You miss and hit yourself in the face.
God damn it.
It's not quite
Ew.
unconscious yet. Good. Great.
Good. I can keep
Right,
going.
and I'll end my turn. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there's this guy.
This guy's still here.
I mean, you disengaged him, but you didn't leave combat, did you? So.
Alright, anyway, he's gonna dash this next bit. I can't see the thing because again, something else is in the way. Okay, there we go. So,
Cool.
no.
Just in the grey,
I can't-
in the fog of war. There's
Oh, there we
just your mouse doing something.
Yeah, I can't see the thing that
Yeah.
tells me the distance, so I was having to fucking work it out. It was hidden.
Right. Okay.
I don't really want to shoot anymore. Is there anything on the roof that I can potentially throw at him?
Shoot a roof tile at him.
You can load some, yes, you can load some ceiling tiles, I guess, but
There'd be.
I don't really want to shoot arrows at him anymore.
Well, yeah, you can just throw a roof tile at him, but that would be. Would that just be a strength throw or athletics or? It'd be a improvised weapon, wouldn't it?
I'd probably have the cat as an unarmed strike technically.
It'd be, you know, it's improvised weapon, I think, technically, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
I don't know what the role for those is. Maybe you do.
No idea.
I know there's a. I know
No,
Tavern
I-
Brawler as a feat is like, or there's one. Maybe it's not Tavern Brawler. There's one feat that gives you like that gives you extra damage on improvised weapons.
Okay, it just goes off similar weapons.
Okay.
If you're gonna throw a ceiling tile,
Mm-hmm.
then it would be 1d4 damage.
That's not a lot, but I'll take
I
it.
mean, that might be enough.
It-
Might
It
be.
is a ceiling tile, so
Yeah.
So I just roll a 1d4, yeah?
yeah. If you load me in, just roll 1d4.
But you got to roll the attack first, right?
I mean, technically, I guess, but it's just a 20. Go on then, do that. We're doing it in the wrong order. I'm sure it'll be
Has it-
fine.
I mean, I
A
think.
20, yeah?
Yeah, I
Wait,
think technically, I think you could argue it's an athletics throw because you're throwing something, but.
Just a straight d20, I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's what it normally is.
Would it be a d20 with, like, my...
I was gonna think, 'cause would it be a strength check? Would it be
With-
strength?
With
The modifiers I usually have for the attack and stuff.
yes, whatever that is.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's weird because it depends how you roll because I think a lot of time technically with improvised weapons you don't because you're not proficient with them you don't add proficiency.
It's very complicated. And I don't
be bothered.
really
I'll
do
just
it.
roll a d20. I'll just roll a
Yeah.
d20. I don't hit.
Tile smashes at his feet. Does 2 damage to the ground.
Wait, can I throw again as a bonus action?
Why not? Ceiling
Sure.
tile. I'm sure it's not too big of a deal.
Oh,
Do I hit him?
No.
Damn it. Well,
I tried.
a second
Never mind.
Ceiling tile, it's
shatters.
just-
I just start falling down. You guys have no idea what's going on. You just see a tile falling to the ground
It's
around
like
you.
someone slipped on their footing and just kicked a couple off the roof.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna do a non-lethal attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Ay, to nahui. Apologies for the fucking Russian swear words.
So good. That's
And-
fine.
Go for it.
As a kitty. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna do that again. And
Nope.
I guess fuck me.
Rip.
Like, we were doing so much damage to him, and
I
now
was
that we
gonna
want
say,
to
Eddie,
not do
you're
the
not
damage we
targeting
don't
him, are
hit.
you? If
No, that was that. I believe that was targeted, wasn't it?
I mean,
Either way, it missed.
because they'd sharp red otherwise, wouldn't they? Because they failed to hit. Yeah, if you hover over him and hit T on your keyboard and then roll the attack after that, it will show you if it will be red or green depending on if it hits or misses. It does well. I think that's how it works, right?
I don't know what it shows for you. I know what it shows.
I know
for
it
me.
shows green when I hit. I know that much.
It should, in theory, show that.
Yeah, but you have to manually hover your mouse over and hit T each time.
It doesn't untarget. At least it should.
It does.
It shouldn't be un.
Once you
No,
roll
it does.
once you roll an attack, it untargets. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Or at least by the time it gets back round on my turn, it's untargeted again.
Chilly, chill. Same person. Damn, bro.
Amazing.
Wow, that would have broken
Amazing.
through my AC.
6.
6.
6.
Amazing.
Oh, he would have had disadvantage on that. Because of my bonus thing from the turn before.
Now you tell me.
The next attack roll he makes for the end of my turn he has disadvantage on.
Now you tell me.
This is why we need a marker for it.
Wait, let me add back the damage.
That's 6, yeah.
Okay, well, I need to redo the attack for them. Well, he would have.
Wow,
hit
that's
anyway.
even
then.
worse.
Well, it's lowest
So
roll,
it's still
yeah.
the-
It's still...
Yeah, so it's still the 6.
I just went, hold on, I ran that thing on him because I was about to do it again. Right, well, I'm going to run my bonus action disadvantage again, and then I'm going to non-lethally smack him with a blade.
Well, at least you hit.
7 again.
That should be enough.
Look at that. I didn't mean to make him invisible. That's not what I wanted.
He casts invisibility!
It fades out of existence.
I'm guessing, is he unconscious now?
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Is everything else.
Cool. I guess at this point I will...
I'm just gonna kick him, like, fucking bastard.
I guess Drogue ties him up and searches his pockets, all of them.
Sammy, I mean, you can come back now if you want.
Check his face.
We.
Oh yeah, I uncloak him. I
It's not him. It's just some random person.
yeah, I tie him up and uncloak him and then check his pockets.
What the hell did I miss? What the fuck?
We met.
Do I need to make
this
any
is the-
checks to get down?
Oh yeah. Let me just. I'm sure you can probably jump off the roof quite easily.
Okay, I'll do that.
So I'll just. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Okay. So you compare him to the description. He does indeed seem to match the description.
cool. So okay, I tie him up. He matches the description. What's in his pockets
Stuff.
besides the artifact, obviously?
Besides the artifact, I'll just write this down again.
Yeah. Do we find another
he's got a
shoddy
small-
fake ID card?
He's got a small bag of gold. You do in fact find one, yes.
Yeah.
You find a kind of yeah, you find a dagger again. Another pretty basic dagger. Looks slightly more pretty than the other one you got earlier.
Gimme.
I guess I hand the dagger over again.
And that's about it.
Cool. 10 gold. Okay. Oh, we never found... Okay, right. Right, so we've got a second guide to take back and a second artifact. That guy who ran off said he only had one more deal to make today, which would have been this one. We can't really ask this guy anything until he wakes up. While we wait for him to wake up, why don't we check how much gold was in the bag we got off the first guy? Because we never actually checked. It was just a bag of gold.
Gold.
It wasn't even real gold, it was just chocolate gold.
Chocolate gold.
I mean, it was supposed, by what was said earlier, it's supposedly enough to pay for 2 artifacts.
Yeah.
Are we? So were you looking? What bag are you looking at? The one.
The one we got off the first guy, because we never actually got a number on that one, which was apparently enough to pay for at least 1 artifact, possibly 2, depending on what was said.
Okay, I need to means I need to do 2 of these now. I think. The bag that you got from the other guy has about 50 gold in it, give or take.
50 gold, cool.
That's very cheap artifacts.
And I'm guessing the bag this guy had on him had 10 in it because you put 10 gold. So we've managed to gain 60 gold and a couple silvers from our adventures so far. Oh yeah, Drake also mentions, while we're talking about gold, I did manage to get 70 gold from Dawnfire in advance for this. But obviously we kind of need to give any... If we don't use it, we kind of need to give it back. Maybe.
You don't need to know we haven't used it.
Yeah. Dagger, newer. Cool. So this guy is now tied up. Can I try and slap him awake?
Yeah.
Okay, I slap the guy awake.
It's kind of rude. Okay, yeah, fine. You slap him in the face. He kind of wakes up.
Groggily.
He's not all the way with it, shall we say?
He's got a concussion.
I slap his other cheek with my backhand.
Now he doesn't know who he is.
I ask him the same questions we asked the first guy, like
you have to say them. 'Cause I can't.
yeah,
fucking remember.
well, like, where did you get this artifact? Do you have any more? Also, where did you get this fake ID?
Are you intimidating him again, or are you just asking?
I will intimidate him. Yes. Just flat roll. 23.
It just kind of goes. I found it. And I guess I don't have any more. He doesn't say anything about the
ID. Okay. I
ID.
grab my blade and threaten to cut off his manhood.
That's a bit rude.
Oh my fucking god.
Is he willing to offer any new information?
Oh dear lord.
It kind of looks at the sword, looks at the sword, raises an eyebrow, and just kind of goes, "What are you planning to do with that?"
Well, since you don't seem to be, should we say, accepting of answering... Accepting? If you don't...
Accepting.
Since you don't seem very enthusiastic about answering my questions, I figure you're not really a man, so I might as well cut this off.
Fucking hell.
Gender assumptions over here, god damn.
We already know it's a guy.
We mean, they look like one, sure. But how do you know?
I
You
don't know.
Well, there we go then. Shut the fuck up.
He's about to do by now when he tries to cut it off.
God, Jesus Christ, you're insane. I mean, I'm not lying. I found it.
Where?
Around. Not here.
Around where?
Outside.
Okay, I take my dagger and just stab the other leg. Like the one that's not shot with my arrow, I stab it with a dagger. The one that was taken off of him.
Rude.
He kind of yelps.
In a masculine or feminine manner?
Um, there's no real identification.
Well, you
for that.
did.
He
Well, you
kind
did
of
just say
yelped.
he, so.
It doesn't matter what I said.
You brought it up.
I don't gender these
Should matter.
What, like when you worked out the guy you said, the person you said was a guy is actually a woman?
Well, to be fair, I had to go fucking thingy and check, because it gave a description before it sent it. Which I was generally going to ignore, but, you know. That's what it said, so
Oh dear.
they can be a woman. It doesn't really make any difference.
No.
He just kind of goes, there's dungeons around. There's places, we get them from those.
Who's we?
Just those of us who collect them. But don't think we have a collective word for it.
I turn to the other three. Anybody against waterboarding? I saw.
Oh,
I just
fucking
twist the
God.
dagger. That's currently in his bag. I just twist it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Torture
I'm not
in
even-
plain sight.
It's the.
I mean, I'm not.
It's the black market.
I used
Yeah.
to it.
Oh my god. Ugh.
He's just
Okay,
like,
fine.
why do you keep doing this?
You want to know where I get these things from? That's a question, not a statement. That's a question.
Yes.
Okay. I got the only one I answered. Well then, you have to promise you'll let me go.
You see, unfortunately, we can't do that.
Yeah, we'll let you go.
No.
Well,
No.
guys.
I seem to be hearing conflicting answers around me. What will it be?
I promise we
Sorry, why
will not
does
keep you.
Does he sound like he's selling something?
Yeah,
What will it be?
we will not keep you.
That sounds
Someone else
very
might.
suspicious.
Take it or leave it.
The emphasis you put on that word leads me to pause.
Leads me to believe what you're saying
Is only a half truth.
is it's us.
Sus.
It's us.
You will never have to see us again.
We can promise you that.
Yes, but will I see anyone again? That's
You'll see someone.
You'll see
You
someone.
won't
You'll
die.
definitely
We
see
won't
other.
God,
You
kill
won't be dead. We can promise you you'll be alive.
Yeah, somewhere.
somewhere. What the fuck?
And I won't drop this sword.
Hmm.
While I'm
Would be funny,
precariously
though.
holding it above your manhood.
It would be funny though.
What, to turn him into a eunuch?
Yes.
Uh,
Would it not be funny?
well,
Have you
just
ever
a little
wondered
bit.
what being a woman was like?
Damn.
Look, he goes, "Oh, fine. I guess I'll have to believe you. I don't, but I guess I'll have to." And he kind of, he says, "We can. Do you have a map? Give me a map."
I search my pack for a map.
Do we have a map?
That's why.
Do we have
That's
a
why
map?
I said that very questioningly towards the TM.
You have a map.
Okay, I hand him a map.
One has a map. And he kind of marks where he found, like, one of the artifacts. I put it on the map under J already.
The big map.
The big map. There's a new icon on it.
Oh yes, so there is. I think.
Wait, where's the map?
J, and then there's a sub. I keep zooming out in the wrong way.
You're looking for the picture of a door, and you
Yes.
pilot hover over it. It says location from guy.
Location from guy. I guess the dagger is pulled out of his leg. I heft him over my shoulder.
Yep.
And we head back to the OGA.
You don't seem to be letting me go.
We will.
We're just taking you out of the black market. If we leave you here like this, you'll be dead by the end of the day.
We'll bring you to a healer.
Do I need
some
to roll
sort?
deception?
He doesn't need to believe us.
It's fine. You've got him now. I mean,
He's tied up and over my shoulder. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. We walk into the OGA. I got the other one.
Good job.
What? Wait,
Hmm?
what? We're
Right.
already back at the OGA?
right. That's where you were
That's where
going.
we were
If you wanna
going.
do some- If you want to do something else, then I can.
We can go
Sort
back
that.
to the black market. Do you really want to wander around the black market with a guy slung over one of our shoulders?
Well, I just wanted to hang back a little bit to
you can
find
go
my
in.
guy.
Yeah, you
I can do that for you. Yeah.
We'll just, you tell us you're gonna hang back for a second, and you say you'll meet us at the
Yep.
OGA, I guess.
Yeah, I'll meet y'all at the OGA.
Cool. Right,
Okay.
I hand the guy over my shoulder over to the. I guess I
Oh,
put him
okay.
down or something and hand over the fake ID he had on him. Which is
Yeah, I'll,
assuming the
run over
same
to you.
thing that
I'll deal
happened
with you
with
in
the
a
other
minute.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of looks over at you and goes, "Looks like you found him before I did. Good work."
That I did. If you hear anything about any more artifacts going around the black market, let me know.
He kind of nods and goes, "Well, okay, yeah, if I see you, I'll let you know."
Goody.
And he's considered, is that all you need?
Uh,
This is a question. Does
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Thanks for the help.
and,
Indubitably.
nods and
Yeah.
walks off.
And then I'm just gonna head to the OGA.
Okay. Doody beep bap beep.
But
I guess
Bop.
I guess you get back as I'm having the conversation of I found him, and handing
Bop.
over the fake ID.
The guy from before walks over to you and says, "Well done. It was good work from all of you."
To be fair, that
Just takes
token
the
does
guy.
look like a woman.
It does a bit,
That
but
one
if you zoom
does,
down,
yeah.
you can't really tell.
The other one is definitely a guy, but you zoom in on
Oh, yes.
that one is a woman.
I see it.
You gotta. It takes him off your hands and the guy at the end kind of gestures you to, sit like up that end of the table and not fucking camp around the fucking other side of the room.
Yeah, quest update.
He looks at your one and the ones who are at the very end of the table. Kind of has to say, shout a little bit. Probably get his voice.
Well, one of us is still outside.
Yeah, he's gonna shout really loudly. She's dead. Okay. I guess I'll wait for the dead person to come back alive.
As we know, Samium is really good at hearing things from far away.
I am the ghost. I hear everything. I hear the walls.
Are the rats still in the walls?
Yeah, they are definitely. Do you think he'll listen to me this time? Do you
Try
think he'll
it.
take me seriously? Okay,
I
wait,
just
hold
had
on.
this
Yeah, hold
idea
on.
of Samium just
Wait.
crawling around the house on all fours looking for rats.
I need to. Okay. They are everywhere. Not the rat.
The guy at the end of the table kind of looks at you and goes, as they said, good job, we appreciate it. And he pulls out another small bag of gold. Just kind of slides it along the table, I guess to Dre,
Yeah,
because he's
Dre
the closest.
picks it up. Just, guess he just pockets it in his bag of wherever he keeps his gold.
Yeah.
How much gold did I get?
Not a lot. About 10.
Cool. Who's got the 50 gold, by the way, from that other bag? Who picked up the bag? I forget.
You did?
No,
I think
you
picked
did.
the bag.
was it me?
I didn't.
I thought Enna picked up the 50 gold.
I wasn't even there.
No, from the first
I-
guy.
Did I?
Well, I'm trying to remember who picked up the bag of gold from the first guy when we jumped off the roof.
You did.
I did? Oh.
I
didn't-
think so.
I don't remember anything. Okay, that means I have 100.
It's been a long day.
I have 141 gold. Okay. Great. Right. What now? What? Does he say anything else after he slides the gold over?
Not a whole lot. He says, we don't have anything else for any at the moment. So, I guess rest, recuperate. And if we have anything for you later, we'll talk to you.
Drake just nods and then gets up and walks off.
Goody.
I guess he turns to you three as we leave and goes, "Bonfire."
Yep.
Sure.
Hi.
Right.
Did you hear the rats?
No.
Are you sure?
Were there a lot?
Samium, you're
Yeah.
hearing things.
Yes, that's the point.
That actually made me facepalm in real life. Jesus.
Don't know what you expected.
Right, off to the Dawnfire Company then.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Moving in a moment.
Oh dear lord. I'm not awake enough for this.
I'm full of caffeine and I'm not awake enough for this.
Yeah, exactly same.
Right,
I've chugged 3 monsters, I'm not okay.
is the slightly drunk guy still
Oh yeah, where is he?
or is he still nursing his
drunk
hangover in his office?
Oh god, the poor man. Does he need help?
I mean, to be fair, how many? It's only been like, what? A couple
hours?
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember if you slept or not before you
No,
did the thing.
we came here
No,
first
we
thing in the
didn't.
morning.
Okay, yeah, it's been a couple of hours. I mean, you can't see him; he's not here.
Do I notice any? Can I see anybody who's clearly in charge?
You can see a couple of slightly more wealthy-looking figures, like the guy in the top left.
Okay, I guess I walk over to him,
woman in the right.
and say, "We're here to turn in a quest."
Yes, ah, I see. Can I see it, please?
I hand over the quest information we were given.
Yeah. That's fine. Kind of reads it over and says, "Ah, I see. A quest to locate some
Artifacts.
artifacts. Yes.
We managed to find 2, and I put them on the table.
Excellent.
We may also have some information on where they came from, if you're interested.
They can pay
Nice.
more.
I
But-
see. That sounds like you're gonna want some more reward for your
Well, you see,
adventure.
information on where the artifacts came from, it wasn't part of the original quest we were given, so you only asked for the actual artifacts.
Could you please wait here a moment? While I go find out?
Go find the
For
drunk,
sure.
Go find the hungover
Oh.
guy in his office, just going,
Hey, Dave!
Oh my god.
Now it's a Dave.
I don't think
I don't
gave
think
him
he was given a name the first time.
No.
I think they're everywhere.
What, Dave or the rats?
Dave Rat. My god.
I can't type. Doosh.
Dave.
My god! Ah, shit!
Just for this dragon
He
board,
comes,
just like,
he comes back just as
just as I slap Sammy around the back of the head.
And
Ow.
yep.
I just go, don't mind him.
He just kind of looks over and goes, "Interesting party dynamic you've got here."
He's seeing things. It's fine.
No, I'm hearing the right things. I don't what? I'm not seeing shit. What? 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 I thought we've been through this.
Yeah,
If
that's the
you
problem.
give
He's
us,
hearing things but not seeing them.
if you give us the extra information, then your reward will be the gold that we gave you earlier. It was going to be less, but if you give us the information, you can have the lot.
Aye.
Bring me a map.
Walks off again.
Comes back with a map.
I mark on his map the same mark we were given.
Yep. Okay. He goes, "Ah, I see. An old dungeon. Yes.
That's what we gathered from the people we asked politely.
I see.
They're
That
both
place
they're
has
both
been,
still alive.
That place has been abandoned for a while. I'm surprised you got anything out of it at all.
Based
Well,
on the information
apparently
we
they did.
have, both of the artifacts we found came from there. There does appear to be a peddler somewhere in the black market, but we don't know. We couldn't get anything out of the 2 people we interviewed because he only he only meets up with them on his terms and sends them letters of where and when.
I see. Well, might be worth investigating that building. Ruin? Not sure. It should be empty, but
Would you like to employ us to go adventuring?
I'll have to ask around a bit. I'll let you know sometime in the next few days.
Sure.
Drake nods and goes, says good day, and then turns to leave, I guess.
Are we leaving this place?
Are the rats here too?
Yes. He sounds so fucking devastated. every
Drake just
time.
Drake looks at
Yes.
Sammy and like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to carry you out of here.
No, you don't touch. No. Get away from me. Get away from me, you fucking gecko! Don't touch me! I'm not a handbag!
Drake hears the word gecko and looks at you
Oh,
like
sorry.
he's
Sorry, I
about
closed
to
it.
kill
Damn it.
you.
Help me! I'm stuck in the door! Fuck!
That's a
Please
shame,
save
isn't it?
me. Please!
Stuck in the door that's filled with rats.
No! Let me out!
Right, where are we going? Drake sort of turns to everyone and goes, well, seems... If we're going to go explore that dungeon, I suggest we wait until we're paid to. If we go ahead, they may not bother paying us at all. But also, on the flip side, they could just send someone there within the next few days and pay them to do it.
Well, doesn't bother me, but I need a rest.
Yeah?
That chill touch hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So...
It hurts. There.
I mean, the only other... I mean, to metagame for a quick second, the only other thing we've got is that quest that was given by a piece of paper.
That we have
Given by a paper.
Yeah, we don't know about that quest at all, do we?
I was going to say,
No.
that's
I'm
why
the
I
only
said,
one that
that's
knows
why I
about
s-
it.
That's why I said metagaming for a second. There's only one member of this party that even knows that exists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so...
Unless they're willing to share, I guess rest is what we're doing. Because we've got
Mhm.
no
I
other
was gonna
plan.
share it later, but now you just.
I'm just...
Isn't it later now?
I said, I said,
Now she's just not gonna share it
as
at
I
all.
said, I'm just
No.
No,
I
damn
am
it.
just metagaming for a second, I guess, because I'm just saying rest, I guess, is what we're doing, unless anybody has anything else to say. Because we don't have any current quests. To the inn.
We're back.
We're back.
Someone's at our table.
How dare
Not
they?
again! Oh, free table.
Drake throws Ignis in the fire as he walks by.
Not again.
Ignis cracks and popples with glee being back in a fire.
Oh wait,
No.
hit dice. Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you just, I guess, yeah, we do a short rest, I guess. Happens
Works for me.
while we
Yeah, you can do short rests.
while we drink or talk or something.
Samuel sleeps on the table. Like, with his head on the table.
Fair. I guess Drake has. I guess Drake is having a quick conversation with Ignis. If nothing, if nothing else is happening.
I'm very tempted to poke at Samium's hair to see how soft it is. If it's like clouds.
Go
between
for it.
those.
Go for it.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
sheep
do that.
Samuel.
If you
image
try
is
and
now in
if
my
you
head.
try and do,
Sheep.
oh my god, not sheep again. I mean, you can try and see if you're doing it to not wake him. I guess.
I'm not trying to wake him now. I
No.
just wanna.
I think is that stealth or is that sleight of hand?
Sleight
pet
of
the
hand,
hair.
technically.
At the hair.
Animal handling.
Animal.
God.
Wait,
my
which
God.
one? Which one?
Kill you.
Don't know.
Sleight of hand?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn. Samuel kind of lifts his lifts his head slightly and stares at her. Like, excuse me, what are you doing?
I would have thought it funny if you just rolled over in your sleep and just fell off the chair.
Oh my. Wait, I mean, I get. Do I? What is my save? Hold on.
I just like freeze.
Do I have a save?
I mean, you could roll a deck save.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, I guess. No, but yeah, okay.
I think you're fine.
I think I'm fine.
I just
Just very
freeze
fucking confused.
Mid stroke, and I'm like, Sorry, and just take my hand back.
Yeah,
You
It-
could just ask.
It's just
He
like,
kind of just
oh.
puts his head. He just puts his head down again into the table around his like arms. Like you can just ask next time. My goodness.
Yeah, I guess Drake tries to make small talk with the girl, with the ladies while Samium sleeps.
Jesus.
Just, you
Okay,
know.
now that we're at the table, which is what I was waiting for, Andrew pulls out the crumpled piece of paper that I had earlier and just puts it in the middle of the table. Just unfolds it and puts it in the middle of the table. It's like, did you guys get anything about this? Does this make sense to you?
Drake
Let me find
reads
a
the
note
piece
and
of
send it.
paper?
I can display it. Alright, hold on.
Yeah, you got it? I mean, yeah, I can send that as a message if needed. But, yeah.
It's all good. All good. Biddy boop. Yeah, I think I've done it right. Don't really know.
Yeah, I
Yep.
can see it.
Yep.
Okay, would I have any reaction to
Oh.
this at all?
That's ominous.
Snore.
I didn't have it up on my screen. It didn't pop up on mine. There we go. Can history, please?
I can
Can history.
run in history. 8.
Good. Okay. Anyone else? Fair enough.
Samium sleep.
He doesn't even notice.
Yep.
We're just gonna
Nope.
go on the quest and Samuel just stays behind.
You're gonna leave him behind. Wait, no, he has no. Oh my god, he has to wake up or he's gonna fucking carry him. No. Fuck.
The only reason I was asking is obviously leaning into my history, having a slight connection. A very, very slight connection.
Nobody
but yeah.
knows anything.
Nobody knows
I
anything,
think-
right?
Nope.
Didn't I? Andrew, didn't we do it with you before? I can't remember exactly what I said. I think did I say you knew? I can't remember.
You
Is that-
said something that you said something about me knowing something about it, but
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Was it in a chat?
I
message
very
somewhere?
vaguely know.
I vaguely know. Yeah, so you're aware of the Whispering Vault because you would have heard about it while I don't know if employed is the right word, but you know.
Mm.
Well, backstory stuff.
It is.
We'll go for the word employed for now because
It is hard, isn't it, when you're dealing with like your backstory stuff that you can't say out loud? You're like, how do I really vaguely describe this to everyone else?
Yeah, employed. That'll do. But you don't know where it would be.
Wait, does Ignis know anything?
Ignis is a stone. Ignis doesn't know shit.
Ignis still has stats.
I'd
Ignis
poke
was around you
Samium
the
a
entire
bit.
time.
I'd
That's
poke
time
Samium a bit. Hey. Hello? Hi.
Hi.
Can you look at this paper?
Yeah.
Do you
He's
s-
like very
do-
like squints his
I was gonna
eyes.
say,
Like,
do you stretch like a cat when you wake up?
not gonna lie, he most likely will. But right now he's staring at the paper. History.
What?
Fine.
Samium knows.
Yeah, I had a dream about this. I guess I don't know. Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
It's a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Wow.
I-
Congratulations.
I just like how I wrote into Drake's character that although he's lived through a very large amount of history, he's never really had much interest in it, so he doesn't remember most of it.
I love that.
Like,
That
whatever.
would be me, most likely, if
It-
I lived
his
a long time.
personal
Too much
his-
information to remember at this point.
He knows
What do
his
I know?
personal history, but anything beyond that.
What?
Hold on.
Lars.
Hold
Hold on!
your horses.
Be calm!
Sorry. No.
No. No.
Holdeth yourself back.
You know, I mean, you don't know. You still don't know that much. I'd say, I guess in your case, you'll probably know about as much as names on my how
Andrea.
knows. Which still isn't that much. So you're not going to know where it is. You kind of assume it's within. I need the map now. Hold on. Map.
I'm imagining this is how long it takes for him to try and figure shit out. Like Samuel's
Just,
like,
there's a light bulb above his head, but it's not quite lit up yet.
he's like,
It's flickering.
yeah, it's getting there.
Can I draw on this? I don't think I can. I just put symbols.
You can do distances, and that's about it, right?
Just do an exclamation mark instead.
Yeah.
Oh, where's it gone? Fucked off.
Magic.
Magic, yeah.
What did you do?
Pressed the wrong button.
Good job.
That's what I did.
Genius.
Is it soft?
What?
Is it soft?
What? What are we talking
No,
about?
like, I feel like Samuel just kind of like fades out while he's staring at his paper, and then like touches his like hair, fur, and like, this is soft. I don't know.
I've just
Very
heard.
soft.
I just heard the word genius,
Soft,
and then the
okay.
next thing I heard was, "Is it soft?"
What
Is
the
it
fuck?
soft?
Takes me a whole like 10 seconds to like figure out what the fuck he's talking about, but like I'm like, yeah, it's very soft.
Okay, well that's great.
I put a little exclamation mark on the map in J. It's kind of near
The shadow spire.
to the right. Down right. Down there, yeah.
Irindor.
Oh,
And where are we
I
right
don't.
now?
I don't even. There. Where is my map?
we're
There
in
it is.
Orario.
Yes.
Oh, there.
By Irindor, which is, you know, southeast of here.
Ah, the Wailing March.
Quite a lot of southeast from here.
Most
The
of
Wailing
South
Marsh.
yeah.
Erendor. Okay.
That's quite a ways away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are we even gonna get there?
This new invention I've
Plane.
made is called a train.
I've built a flying machine.
Oh my goodness. I mean, based on where we are right now, what would be the quickest way? I would expect to not go through too much mountains, though. That could take us longer than necessary.
Well, if we're following the main road, which is
An
what we
airship?
need to do, it's just a lot
Do
of...
those exist?
There are
Airship.
roads on the map.
But airship?
It would just be a very long wander through the entire like.
Should we
height
get
of
a
the desert.
wagon? Should we get a horse and a wagon?
I mean, that would be a smart.
I mean, unless
option, I
anyone's got a
guess.
faster method of travel. Does anybody here have access to a fast travel system?
Oh no. Let me see what Samuel can do.
Drake has the ability to teleport by fireplace to any other fireplace in the continent.
Unfortunately for you, there are no more fireplaces.
This is the only one.
The last one. Oh.
We don't do fireplaces here.
Drake just sort of goes, well, the only fast method of travel I know is via Rift Dungeon.
Okay.
That's a bit unreliable, no?
Which we'd have no way of knowing if we'd end up at the same place we started, somewhere the exact wrong direction, or a different plane of existence.
Or just dead.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like.
I'm sort of going. I mean, there was that There was that time with the forgotten. Anyway,
Okay.
he sort of cuts himself off because he just doesn't want to remember.
Okay, so horses? Horse? Wagon, anyone?
I was gonna say, do you know a horse big enough?
What?
I'm 7 foot tall and weigh 250 pounds.
A
Need a big
There
wagon.
More
are
for
most
horses.
likely draft horses here. I want you to understand that
true.
there are most likely draft horses. My fucking god, do you need me to look for a Shire? Really?
Only if
Oh my god,
only
you
if
do.
Bilbo's
Oh
there.
dear. Oh my fucking god. Samuel gets out of his seat. I guess I'm going to look for a goddamn Shire.
What's a Shire?
And this is where Samian went off and had an adventure in the land of Mordor.
You're gonna find a Shire.
What,
Ends up in a completely different
Shire horse is
universe.
the biggest horse breed in the world.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
also a draft
okay.
horse.
I mean, wagon's probably going to be the better idea than having us ride.
Well,
4
yeah,
individual horses.
but based on what you said, I still need to find a horse strong enough to fucking drag you.
Dre gets in the
Just
wagon.
get more than one.
Dre gets in the wagon
More
and
than
just falls through the floor.
True, but it's more maintenance. More maintenance to have more than one, and that can cost more. So, yeah, Samuel goes off on an adventure on finding a goddamn horse and a wagon, even though he has no money.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if anyone wants to come with, but he's gonna be like, "Yep, okay, I'm going."
Maybe the person with the money should
No,
go.
no.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
mean,
a
you guys
smart
can
idea, isn't it?
follow.
With
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah,
Dre just sort of goes.
I would expect.
Just sort of goes. I know where the stables are.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I've been here
Samuel knows
before.
where the stables are. Samuel knows, right?
Right?
Even know.
Dre knows the layout
Wow.
of this city. He's been here before.
You better go.
Dre
fucking
sort
touch
of
them.
looks at the two ladies and goes, "Well, I guess we should probably follow him before he gets himself into trouble."
Oh, an alleyway. Rats.
Not the rats.
Yeah,
Not the
that's a good
rats.
idea.
Yeah, Drake picks up Ignis and then
Okay, hold on.
Oh, God.
and fuses with Andriel, apparently.
Oh, God.
Bother.
No, in front of us.
There's a
Please.
dragon tree hybrid!
Oh, God. The reptilian tree.
No, it's like a normal tree, but
Like a
it's
brief
dragon
fire.
scales instead of bark.
Yeah, exactly.
Roundy, what the fuck are you doing? Stop
Andre,
glitching out. Jesus.
glitch. Hi.
And Enna keeps
Hello, what-
merging with Samian, apparently.
Samuel is like, okay, is it that soft?
Enna just starts
Really?
doing a fusion dance.
Did I miss a Steven Universe episode? Hold on.
Fusion dance? That's Dragon Ball. When did Steven Universe come into this?
No, you're the fusion dance. They kind of dance and then they fuse together.
Yeah,
become like
it's Dragon Ball
One.
where that began.
Dragon Ball. Yeah.
that's Steven Universe as well.
Yeah, it was OG Dragon Ball.
Well,
Fusion.
Okay, listen.
Sure.
Ha!
listen, I didn't watch that. I'm sorry.
What?
I've never
I
watched
didn't
it,
grow
I
up
know
with
of it.
that.
Me neither, but I know the fusion dance.
Oh man, I keep forgetting.
This
This is what happens when you're part of animation
This is-
meme
yeah, this-
community as a kid.
Yeah, this is where you.
That's my fault.
Memes are the way you learn the ways of the world.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
at least I wasn't
And
an
of course,
iPad kid.
of course, the incredibly weird memes that come out, such as the image of a man going, "I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish," which is
Never in my life.
which is which
Uh,
I believe is that do you know? Is that Ghost Stories? Is that where that's from? 'Cause it's
yeah, I think so.
that's the only thing weird enough. Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah. The ghost stories dub something that you can't say out loud, shall we say?
Sorry, I'm remembering the rabbit. It could never work between us, not because you're a rabbit.
'Cause you're right.
Don't finish that.
I'm not going to. It would get me cancelled. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you
Yeah.
are.
Okay, okay, Mike. Okay. Whatever you say.
Well, I'd
Whatever you
love to move
say.
your map, but I can't. My Foundry isn't refreshing anymore. It's
Oh!
given up.
Great.
Oh, so I guess we don't get to have any horse or anything. Great.
No horse sweet. No horse
Okay,
for you.
right, everybody, just hit J. We'll look at the map and we'll just pretend we're moving down.
You're not going all the way down there yet, Jesus. Hold on, I guess I'll just do this and do this.
Who's seen Brave the movie?
Right, sorry, I'm just every now and then I notice that there's like a notification in the chat, and I'm like, why is there a Mario side eye?
Because of what you said earlier.
It's like that was like that was like 2 minutes ago. I'm like, what did I say? What happened 2 minutes ago?
Can I actually find a proper picture or no? No, I can't. 'Cause of course they don't have that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes.
Kitty.
Is that what you're just saying to Sammy?
No.
Kitty.
I mean, I was like, huh?
Come here, kitty. Let me pet you.
Kitty.
There's wide-eyed, like,
There we
what?
go.
Like
Hello,
taller than
kitty.
you.
Hello, kitty.
He isn't sure if he should be flustered or just confused and concerned.
Drake just
He's
removes
like he
himself
looks
from
emotional.
the middle of this interaction and just stands up
This
to
is what
the
I-
side.
Is this what happens when you are just soft?
Oh, don't do it again. Come on, Foundry.
Softness wins, I guess.
I meant this kitty.
Oh, well, I heard that. I heard the kitty.
Yay, kitty.
Kitty. Kitty.
I still find it hilarious that you were saying, what was it? Oh god, this is a few weeks ago now. When you're like, finally somebody set off the haiku bot, and in the last like 3 weeks it's gone off like 3 times.
The worst moments as well.
Well, it did it in mine and Lawrence's in my player chat earlier.
Oh, that's big.
They're
Big
huge.
horsey.
They're the biggest in the world.
Big horse.
Big
Big boy.
horsey.
Yes. And draft horses, which means they are working cold-blooded horses.
Oh,
Used for
although
dragging
there is one,
heavy loads.
There is one type of horse that is, as far as I know, extinct.
Yeah.
The war horse.
Okay.
Nobody
Show me.
trains horses for war anymore. There's no need, so they don't exist.
Well, I mean, they're still trained for police force and stuff.
Yeah, but
you know.
war horses are designed to run into gunfire.
Yeah, well, obviously we can't do that shit anymore because, well, animal cruelty.
No, the reason is cavalry proved
it's
to
not
be rather
safe.
useless with modern warfare methods.
Yeah, exactly. Just, please.
I mean, it'd still be the one way you'd get me to ride a horse. Just do it. Right, sit on there and charge.
You. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna question you.
I want to be in the cavalry if I must go off to war.
I know, but I know. It's more like, god damn it. As an question, it hurts me to hear this.
Well, as we all know, the best names in the world for horses are Tesco and Glue.
No!
Fucking what?
No! No, you
Scary.
fucking bastard!
That sounded so British.
That is British.
Well, obviously Glue because
That
horses
sounded
are,
extra British.
are used to make glue, and Tesco because there was a scandal with Tesco that they were apparently using like
Oh, the
horse
horse
meat in
meat.
the burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My birth are already hating this.
I'm sorry, excuse me, what?
At one point, they were just accusing that instead of like ground beef or something, they were selling horse meat.
I don't know if it was ever proven.
I don't know. It was like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, it's ages ago. I always remember it because of Jeremy Clarkson when he fought on one of the Grand Tour. Is that the Grand Tour Top Gear? One of them. He goes, and I shall call you Tesco.
I'm not having much up.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my face right now.
See, this is what you miss
Surprise
out by not
people.
living here.
Oh. Just me right now. This Samium, he's just so fucking confused. He's
He's
like,
just-
I don't know what's going on. I'm just here.
It's
What?
like, why are someone's hands on my head? What's going on?
Who is touching? I don't even know if it's my fur or hair anymore. What the fuck is going on?
Just the hands of God appear.
I'm not
before you.
touching. I'm not touching.
That sounds.
Yeah.
What? That's a lie?
Do you know how atoms work?
No, actually. Can you explain?
Atoms. They never
So
touch.
atoms never touch. And
Never touch.
everything is made of atoms. So actually,
Technically,
We never
it's
touch
technically not
anyone.
never. Neutron stars are made of what happens when you press atoms so close that they touch.
Well, yeah, but I don't think touching becomes nuclear power.
I don't know. Lawrence,
No.
do you think you've ever met
No.
somebody as dense as a neutron star?
What the fuck?
Yes, I have.
Then
Yeah.
yes.
It's the
Me?
densest known sub that, as far as physics
Why-
is concerned,
oh my God,
as
it's being
well
weird.
as I understand it, I might be wrong. Neutronium is
Yeah, it's me.
neutronium is the densest substance in the possible, just because
Yeah, it's me.
it is just neutrons smushed together with no space
It's,
between them.
It's someone who isn't here right now.
Yeah.
Are you?
I would say we can carry on, but I can't do anything because Foundries are not loaded.
My guy.
What? No
Okay.
refresh isn't working.
We just
nothing?
imagine
Come on.
that we're at a stable.
Yeah, you can do the stable bit, but I can't do anything else.
Okay, great. Well,
We're
there
getting
may be some random
Shire
cutting
horses.
at this point. Then who knows? Okay.
Should we just plan on buying it and just doing it outside of the map? Because I mean, we don't really need
Yeah,
the map.
so we follow Samium into an alley somewhere, I guess.
You go kind of outside of the city. Sort of. Not like, yeah, go outside, enough, more like
finding our way to the
well-
edge of the city.
and you find like a little horse
Stable.
Stable, yeah, that's the one.
Do they have draft horses? Do they have a Shire specific draft
Do
horse?
they have a horse and cart for rent or sale?
They do have horse and carts.
To be
Maybe
fair, it's
indeed.
renting. We should probably just buy one, right? Considering the distance we're traveling, I don't think renting's going to be worth it because we'll have to bring it all the way back.
It'll be more expensive for you to rent it.
I guess I walk up to the stable boy and go. How-
Again, gender assuming. God damn.
stable boy is a job. And I ask,
Yes.
how much for your largest horse and cart?
They
I'm
are
just-
kind of.
How much
I'm just
gold
standing
do you have
behind
on
Samium.
you?
I'm just standing behind Samium, watching his tail flick.
They say our largest one.
It's just this stable boy looking up at the 7-foot-tall dragonborn.
They kind of look at you and go,
I
"How tall are you?"
7 foot. I point my I point to the other 3 and go, these are my party members. We're looking
see.
for transport.
I'm sorry to ask, but how heavy are you? We have to make sure these are up to the right.
I just sort of move my foot, and there's just an imprint on the ground. No, about 250 pounds. Last I checked.
He kind of wanders off like into like a big like storagey thing, I guess, big enough to like have carts in it.
A garage, you
And he has-
might say.
A garage, you might say, yes. And he walks into
Pulls
there,
out
kind of stays
a fully steel cart.
Comes out. He kind of says, "We got a couple of reinforced carts, in there. For the horses, you could probably get away with Like, fairly standard horses, I think.
How
So
many
that'd
you
probably
reckon we
be-
need?
Oh, how many? 2, maybe 2 or 3. I think would probably be enough. He kind of pulls out like a piece of paper and starts jotting down some notes for maths because I've now got to do it in my head. He kind of he says, "Are you planning on buying? Or are you just gonna rent it from us for a little while? What's your go-to here?"
We plan on... Well, our journey appears to be taking us south of the desert, so buying would be cheaper in that situation, I'm guessing.
Quite some time then, I gather. Okay. That'd probably be. How much money you got?
I know this
Actually,
trick.
I'm actually asking you. How much do you
Between
have?
us,
I
I
can't
don't
check
know.
anymore.
I've got like 140 on me. I don't know
Yeah.
what the other 3 have got.
I got like just below 30.
170.
Oh right, yeah, you never really spent much, did
Oh,
you?
yeah,
Because
you
we
didn't
just
spend-
stole your
I
stuff.
spent
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
So like about 300 and something realistically.
Probably
between
about
all of you?
300-ish, yeah.
They look at you and just kind of goes, "That's probably about 60 gold, I think, for the lot. If you're buying."
I turn to the other 3 and go, this seem good to you?
Yeah, I'd say
Reasonable.
so.
I guess.
I'm still like swishing my head, following Samium's tail.
Okay, I throw
Whoa.
I throw a
Hi.
bag full of 60 gold at the stable boy.
Cool. He kind of opens it and says, "Very, very quick." Just yeah,
You know,
it's
so it just crouches down. 1,
fine.
2.
2, 3, 5. Ah, shit! I've lost count. 1. He goes, "Okay, great. Give me the 5 minutes." And he goes back inside the
Garage.
thing. You can hit the garage. You can kind of hear some jingling and jangling going on.
No, it's power tools. Just a.
he pulls out his drill. No.
I mean, he would
My
have
God.
one. It'd just be a hand-powered one.
Probably, yeah.
Just wouldn't make much noise.
Or magic powered. Who knows?
Can we please have magic power tools in this world?
Probably of some kind. Probably.
Just chainsaw.
Shut up. There's no chainsaws. You see him come back out and grab a couple of horses. Go in, whatever they do. Not really tie them up, but you know what I mean. Attach them to it. I don't know how it works. And then he kind of pulls them out with the card attached. Kind of puts it round from you, just round
Cool.
kind of where you came in.
Guess-
And he goes, "Here you go. Are any of you kind of proficient
Are you
in?
proficient with horse?
Are you proficient with horse?"
Drake turns to the other
with
3 and
horse?
goes, "Do any of you know how to
Yep.
operate a
Pilot a
operate a horse in car?
Yes.
Or do we need a training montage?"
No. I know how it works. I know how this works. Don't worry about it. Let me.
Cool.
get back on Humphrey.
Well, Samium is designated driver. He is not allowed to drink.
Yay!
He can't. I mean, well, he can't get drunk.
Problem
I don't think.
solved. I don't-
Yeah.
Right, I guess.
In the cart, if you get in the cart, you can see like there's a couple of like little bits of storage, onto like the seats,
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Fucking nat 20.
and there's like a
People fucking
tiny.
love me.
The horses really like Samium.
There's a tiny little like table in the back as well, for like a map, things, whatever.
Cool. I guess we
Nice.
clamber in. I pull out my. Wait, do I have? Yeah, I pull out my set of 3 dragon ante and say, anyone want to play a game? Sitting at the table, I guess.
Nice.
It's gonna be a
I just, like-
long journey.
Lean against where like Samium is sitting.
Oh, on the front of the cart, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, can I pet your tail?
You see, like, he has, like, this long, fluffy ragdoll tail. He's just there, like, yeah, sure. Nobody's ever asked to pet my tail before.
Well,
He seems kind of concerned, but at the same time, he's just like, okay.
I just start stroking the tail, like with like
I mean,
Something be
my brain is,
please
my,
smile.
I mean, my brain's come up with a much worse response.
It's okay, baby.
Is it something you can't say on YouTube by chance?
It's more just which tail are you talking about with a smirk?
Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
No.
Yeah, not quite then.
Isn't Drake the only one that's
Samium's-
interested in the other one?
Samium's brain right now. This is his mind work. What the fuck? What the fuck?
No, I mean, unless anyone has anything of their own thing they want to do, I will stop it there because like.
Yeah.
Because Foundry has decided to break on us.
Found itself is fine, but my browser's given up, so it's
Good.
being very laggy, and I can't really do anything with it.
Cool. I guess the end of session 3 is Samium sat on the front of a horse and cart, operating it.
I sat in front of them. What?
No, on
How?
the front-
Why?
On the front
Oh
of
my
the
God.
cart, you know what I mean. Samium sat on the front of the cart, operating the horses.
No, piloting.
Yeah.
It might be
With
piloting, I don't know.
with a tree sat behind, stroking his tail.
A tree sat behind. Come
Uh,
on.
Drake is sat at the little table in the cart with his 3-dragon anti-card set, and I don't know what Enna's doing.
Enna's the one that's playing with the pair tail.
Oh.
Yeah, mixed them
Yeah.
up.
Oh, you mixed them
The-
up then.
Samium's a ragdoll
Cool.
based.
So what's Andrea doing
Oh,
then?
so
No, I was getting
fluffy,
things
so
right.
And
fluffy.
Andrew just taking a nap. She's done.
Yeah.
One sleeps, one pets a tail, one actually drives the cart.
And one's playing a game of the cards, I guess.
With
I
yourself,
don't know.
Hey,
With yourself.
I could be playing solitaire. You don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess.
sure, I guess. I mean, I guess in a sense it's touchable. Would it not be? I mean,
What, the tail?
yeah.
Yeah, it's touchable.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, otherwise we would have a
Oh,
very
oh,
weird campaign.
Okay, okay, we'll end it there because the group chat is now turning into just memes. Thanks for joining us for session 3. We'll see you session 4 next week.
I can't.
No, week
Nope.
after. Okay.
No.
So won't be an episode next week. Cool. I guess we'll see you again in 2 weeks.